Dean, what's up? What's up, boys?
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, and boys of all, and girls and all that other, Happy Sunday to everybody. Everybody that's in fixing to jump in the chat. We already got
Faulkner
some.
Station. What's up, Daz?
Ain't
Hi,
much
Dad,
happening.
and welcome everybody to our anniversary of our late friend, dear friend,
Mr. Terry
senior.
Thacker.
Um,
I missed that
this
old goat.
today is
I
about him
do too.
and the love that he spread amongst all of us in the community.
hmm I tell you
I
what,
know,
you always hear, Jeff, after, the passing of a loved one, there's always that one that, they say that's the glue that held it held everything together. he's still keeping a lot of us together. I mean,
And I'm gonna be honest with you. Just like the passing of Dale Senior,
yeah,
NASCAR ain't been the same,
no, it ain't.
and these lives ain't been the same without Senior.
No, I miss, like you said just a second ago, I miss
What's up,
that old
Mac?
fella.
you
Yeah, I
know,
miss that old part, man. I miss him. What?
Yep,
I know
I
you
miss
guys
that.
were.
I
I
miss
know you.
that. I miss that picking on me. Oh God,
It's not just you. He didn't hold back on nobody when it
I
comes to being
know.
picked on.
Uh huh. I mean, it was that, and he was always quick witted. I loved that about him. It was just funny. And the biggest thing, and I know Jeff shared that picture with me this morning of all of us in the lobby there at the Southern Nationals couple 2 years ago now,
What's up, JP?
and he was, it was just, having him there. That was one of his bucket lists. He wanted to come down here and participate in this
Yeah,
big show. He wanted to meet all of us, and it was just it was great. I had
what's up, little Jimmy?
that was probably my that's one of my top five
Yeah,
was that.
I'm really, really happy he was given that opportunity to make
Yeah.
that show.
Yep. I seen
Um,
his in that picture that Fafa sent us this morning. I seen his son sitting over there behind us, and he was just grinning like a mule eating a sweet potato boy. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
there's
yeah,
another one of my southern euphemisms, y'all. Y'all write that one down. So,
Well, it's
but
like I texted Amanda. That you both been gifted paintings. When I got up this morning and came out to my living room and I looked at that picture she did of me and Senior together. I literally started weeping. I was like, and it's
yeah,
only 6 days from my mother's anniversary, so it's like
yeah.
mentally draining trying to do everything. And thank God for you guys being here.
Well, back at you, bro. I mean, it's he pulled a lot of us together. My I mean, a lot of the people that we associate with, the ones whether it shows, whether on Brian's live stream, whether it's on through my channel, Jeff's channel, or and everybody else's. It was just we just it was the cohesiveness. Man, I shouldn't say big words like that. But
Okay, Taylor.
he's the cohesiveness of the group that that pulled all of us together. So,
yeah.
but
He, he's the when you say he's the cohesiveness that brought all of us together. I've met a ton of people through the lives because of Senior,
mm-hmm,
and
mm-hmm.
most of those are people from the other side of the pond, be it
Oh
the
yeah,
Atlantic
yeah.
pond or or the Pacific
Shit,
pond.
you ain't kidding.
And I want to say this too: if anybody done a tribute build that wants to come in and share that tribute build, please do. Um,
That's what this is
that's
all
what the
about.
guy on my left is doing. That that guy.
That one, That one.
Your other left.
That
He's
one
the one.
right there.
He's the one that wanted to do this. I'm not going to be in here, but maybe an hour or
Yeah.
hour and a half or so, maybe a
Yeah.
little longer. He's going to keep it running till what? You stay until 5?
Yep.
Yeah, I've
Again,
got 'em.
like I said, this is all because of all of you collectively. That's the one thing that senior always did. He welcomed everybody no matter
Yep.
what.
And if you was in the chat or if you was on your face or your mug was parked up here, he made sure he said something to you.
Yeah.
He made sure that you was noted.
The ability he had with
Remembering
people's names, remembering their names.
Oh yeah.
I
Mhm.
suck at it. I can't remember a name for nothing.
I can, but that's why y'all ain't seeing my face right now. I mean,
And
number one, I ain't shaved. Number two, I ain't nothing to look at to begin with. And number three, this right here, some folks needs to be reminded that I ain't shaved, Marcy.
no.
I just figured
You're
and
not
that's
the only
another
one,
one.
Fred.
I look down through the chat, and I mean, we got Marcy, here's Terry Wilson. Hey, buddy. Too Tall, JB's, Jimmy's Chop Shop. We got Daz here, John Paul. Who else? Oh my God. I mean, this is what he was good for. And that's what I meant by, the cohesiveness of him. All right, Pappy, you back here rubbing decals. Don't rub it off.
Yeah, don't rub it off. No, we know how you are about rubbing things off.
Shut up, bro. I'm
I'm
gonna pull a senior. Hey, Brian, see what that said? All right,
Hey. Hey, Fred.
Yeah.
Hey, Fred. See,
I think we got a
see
rhetorical.
what that says?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, my. And a lot of
I got it in 2 spots just for you too, right there. On the board.
But I already,
Okay,
geez, Pappy, done broke it. Break it, Pappy. Oh my God. But I look down through here and I see all these great folks that, was supportive of his channel. Hey, Linda.
Linda, email me that picture.
Linda and Rue. I know Rue ain't where you see Linda, you don't see Rue. You don't see Rue too far behind her. So, but I know they're listening. But with senior, my friends list, it increased with him, but it increased multi-genre and multi-state, multi-country.
Multi-continent.
Yeah, multi-continent. And
Yeah.
I tell you, boy, y'all about to get an old man to cry here. I'm going to take a sip and shut up for a minute. But with that being said, reason I got this car out here, this was my tribute to the old feller. And I'm gonna tell a little backstory behind all this because Scully, give me a hand. You sit up there ain't doing crap right now. That feller right there. I'm gonna tickle you. I'm tickling you a little bit. Tickle. But I'm gonna throw a little backstory behind this because that feller I was pointing at right there, it was because of Senior and a couple other folks that was in this community made this bill right here happen. Senior was always one that he was always quick-witted as all get out. And he's like, Pappy, you got all them 67 Chevelle Pro Street. And this was a question. I mean, this man knew he was on death's doorstep. I got to pull my hat off to him for that. But one night during the live, we had already discussed, he was rolling downhill. And I asked him, just trying to break the conversation of what we were talking about. And I asked him, I was like, Senior, I said, in your passing, we're gonna host an appreciation memorial group build in your honor. What do you want me to build in your honor? And I mean, just I hadn't more got it out of my mouth, and that old that old fella he looked right in the screen and said, "Pappy, you got 50 AMT 67 Chevelle Pro Street kits out there in your stash that you pull parts on, but you ain't never built one all the way through. You go out there, get one of them off your shelf, and build it in my honor." I was like, "You got it, old man. I'll do it."
And paint it black because you
And
hate
paint it black. And that was my second question. What color you want me to paint it? Paint it black. I'm like, boy, you just really throwed a turd in the punch bowl for me, because that, you know how hard. And Senior was, Senior knew paint work. He'd done it before. He'd done 1-to-1 scale. He knew I'd done 1-to-1 scale, and he knows I hate painting black. I just soon take an ice pick and stab it in my, well, where. I just soon stab myself in the eye with an ice pick and have to paint black. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. So when we learned about his passing, I did the video. Then we announced that we were going to do the group build. I was like, well, I'm gonna paint it black. I got a phone call and I got a text from our good friend Henry Robbs over at Mid-Century Model Works. He said, "Pappy, have you? I know you got airbrushes, but I want you." He said, "Senior came to me in a dream the other night." This is after he passed away. He said, "Senior came to me in a dream the other night and said, buy that guy a good, decent airbrush," which I did. I've got a Grex, I've got Iwatas, but Henry Robbs, out of the goodness of his heart, said, "Pappy, Senior came to me in that dream, told me to buy you one of the new Gallery Swallowtail airbrushes to paint that car with, and I'm going to send it to you. Don't say no. It's already bought. It's already being shipped." Matter of fact, 2 days later, I had already started laying out the groundwork to this car. And as soon as I got it, I pulled it out, cleaned it up really good, and played with it just to kind of learn it. And I laid down this color and this clear with that airbrush on this car right here. And I tell you what, this is, I mean, look, y'all can see the reflectivity. It's sitting there, that ugly, well, y'all can see my ugly mug sitting there in it. This is probably the best paint job of black I've ever done in my life. And had it not been for Senior, had it not been for Henry Robbs, had it not been for Brian, which he's probably thankful I didn't rub this decal off.
Well, that's fine. I wipe mine off, apparently.
But I mean, a lot of this is, because of Senior. I wanted, and I put a lot of work into this car due to the fact that, Senior and I had talked about it. He loved black, seeing black. I wanted to make sure I did it good. Using the old school hubcaps as far as the dog dishes and the beauty bands, taking a culmination of a lot of, my building style as far as I did the red interior because I like red. Imagine that, Pappy Red. I never built this, I never built a 67 Chevelle Pro Street, but this, I lowered it, did everything up underneath it. And just did used the kit engine. And when I finish this thing, and what I'm doing today, I'm kind of leading up to something. Carried this to the first show. First show I ever carried it to was the Upstate Model Contest in Simpsonville. South Carolina. Set it on the table, and it brought home the first place in Street Machines. Box Plus. Box Plus just means it's got a lot of, it's not box stocks, just got a lot of stuff out of the box, but a lot of, lowered it, we carried it to JaxCon. Carried it to a lot of shows. I carried it to a bunch of them. It's been photographed for Model Car Magazine. Fine Scale, I think, did it. Carried it to JaxCon this last January. No, when did we go to JaxCon? February. Brought home a silver with it, which for just being able to get an award with a build, but something that has much sentimental value to it.
What
like
was their
this.
excuse for not giving you a gold in that?
I don't know. I didn't ask. They were
They
too
didn't,
busy.
they didn't write it on the paper?
They sure didn't. They did not write it down. No, they were too damn busy judging my Bronco that had GM that had GM seat belts in it. I was just like, Jesus Christ, really? and I was just like, and I didn't bicker. This car was at its at its end of its tour as far as its season. And today, y'all gonna get me to cry yet. Y'all seen what I was doing. I was polishing this thing up, getting all the dust off of it. And I'm gonna lay this old car to rest. I ain't gonna show it no more. It's going up in my collection. Senior, I love you. And I miss you. God rest your soul, brother. I love you.
I'm sorry about the banging.
Somebody's
Somebody's over
man's
here.
eyes water up.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, you're right, Dale. I tend to believe that you can go too far on detailing, and Pappy's is just right. It's not overdone. Sometimes people add all the fuel lines and all the brake lines, and it gets to you take too much away from it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Opinions are like buttholes, and everybody has one.
yeah.
So.
It was Senior had he had that was how I wanted to make this build. I wanted it to be simple. Because he was a simple man. He was very simple. But
I can tell you the truth. I
Hey,
can
Brett.
tell you exactly where I was when I got the text message from Brian. I was on my way to a club meeting, literally at a rest area off I-93 in Hoosick, New Hampshire. Linda knows the area I was talking about. It took me a good 10 minutes before I walked in. I know I had to tell Linda and a few others. One of the most comical things ever told me was Linda goes, I love it when Senior gives it back to you. And I just smiled and I said, I enjoy it because it's a good banter.
Yeah.
yeah.
And it was just some people obviously thought it was real. I'm just like going, Senior would just like, see, you're an idiot. And let's be honest, he gave me some of the best one-liners in history.
And with that being said, I'm not gonna tank up because I see we got King Bob in here. Glad to see him.
Good morning, everybody.
And he,
Hey, Bob.
I hardly ever paint anything black. If it ain't Pappy Red, I ain't painting it. But my next black paint job is fixing to be that right there.
That's
Well,
a good color for that too.
Oh yeah. And I thought about using the wires on it, but nah, what am I known for?
You ever seen a 32 that isn't beautiful red or black?
I've actually thought about, There we go. That's the first mock-up of it. But yeah, I'm putting Brian. You remember when I bought these at Simpsonville?
Nah,
You
I
don't.
don't.
These are aluminum wheels. I bought from Simpsonville.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, I remember that guy
And,
that had that stuff.
Yeah, and those are gonna. I've already got it. I'm already got the groundwork laid out on this. So more to come on that one.
And I won't say with what I accomplished last night, I greatly appreciate your tutorial videos on chopping that, because that's what gave me the confidence to do the 37 last night. And I'm really happy with
It looked great.
with it so far.
Yeah.
I got in a hurry and tried cutting the plastic that you got to fill in on the roof.
Oh yeah. Oh,
And
where you
too
stretched
early.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, too early.
Mhm.
So I had to. It didn't come apart on me, but it come apart.
Yeah.
I had to add some more glue, and now it's just setting up. It'll be
Yeah,
a
that's all
month
you gotta do.
before I
Yeah.
touch it again. So
Once you once you get that done, just set it aside, come back. I hated I missed out with y'all last
wait a
night.
minute, Mark Jones.
Yeah, just look
I'm
who showed
glad
up.
you're in here. I was hoping you'd show up last night. I need to make contact with you. I don't know if you're on the book face, or email me your number. I need to get in contact with you. I need some wood.
All right, we're gonna put you up, Brian, because we know you got a short schedule. You got to be with us, so and then we'll get you, Bob.
Ready, but let me get something to put it on.
All right. Like I said, senior had quite a bit of anecdotes for several of us, especially for me. Can't understand why, Fred.
Shit.
You'd be like yelling at me, you don't know what anecdote says, so shut up. All right,
Wow.
let me get you on big screen, boss.
So that's what I did.
Oh,
I knew Senior liked this kit, and I knew he liked the car itself. This was the Chevy 2. This is a tribute build, but it's not my true official build that I plan on doing. I don't know if I'm gonna start that in the off weeks of my group build, but I enjoyed the kit. It was a good kit. I had a few issues, but I too received an airbrush from Mr. Robs, and this was the first full paint job I'd done with it, and that Swallowtail is a great paintbrush, airbrush.
it is.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, I know he liked the car. I know he liked the model, and I built it for him. And
Right now, Brenner, all I can think of right now is the comment Brenner just put up there. The senior'd be like, "Yeah, Brian is a dope." I don't know why that would be senior.
Yes, he would. Yeah.
Johnny just said, Senior called me a jackass once. Somehow it was comforting, but it made me feel welcome. He made everybody feel welcome. It don't matter if you put your face on this. He made everybody, whether you was in a chat, whether you was face to face with him. Oh God, it was just that was
Ray.
Senior. Yeah, if he called you a jackass or if he told you to kiss his ass, he said that as a reason, and it was a reason he loved you.
Yeah.
He yeah. So
That's
you
the
was
damn truth.
welcome.
I can tell you this: don't piss him off.
No.
If you
No.
truly pissed him off, he would truly let you know.
He would cut you to the bone.
Yeah, I had to have one talk with him. I said, somebody thought I was actually being mean to him. And I had to explain, I said, we're in different situations, but I was looking at the potential end of my life. I'm trying to distract him so he doesn't think about it and lives in the moment and enjoys it like he's done for a lot of us. I won't tell you what the phone conversation is, but I still have the text of it.
When we
Thank you, Frenzy.
when he come down to, I never forget, first time. I mean, we'd been on Hangouts. We talked, we chatted, we phone called. First time we ever met face to face was at the Acme Southern Nationals, and I had been there all day, and I was stretched thin. I was standing in the lobby there in the hotel, and he come in there, and I mean, I was grinning like a mule eating sweet potato again, and it was. I walked over there and I stuck my hand out. He said, you ain't shaking my hand. You give me a hug, you big, you big effer. You big effer. I leaned down there and I gave him a big old hug. So later on that night, right before, that was on Friday night. And then Saturday night after everybody, if you come down to the Acme Southern Nationals, that's when we cut loose. We were fixing to leave. We didn't stay there that night, but it was getting late and we were getting ready to leave. And Senior stayed at another hotel, and he was like, "Pappy, roll me out to the truck." And I went out there. He was in his rolling chair. I rolled him out to the truck, and he looked. He said, "Why don't you roll me out in the road and push me, you big fucker?"
Well, at least you didn't get what I got from him. He says, "Look, you stay the hell on your side of the hotel, or I'm going to really sprinkle you."
Yeah.
I'm like, look at him. He goes, "I mean it."
I don't think Bob's got enough space on his workbench for all he done with all the Kiss My Ass back in garage.
I know.
decal.
Let's see what Bob did. Goodness gracious. Bob just went, I mean, he kept STS decals in business, boy.
Oh yeah.
I only bought 4 sets. Come on.
Yeah, but you built a plane with them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Couple cars you done.
I did like seven total builds, 8 builds, I guess. And I still got some Kiss My Ass decals laying around, and I sneak them onto a car every now and then.
Yeah, I do too. I got a few.
So this one was the first
That was
group
the first
build one we did,
Yeah.
which was the AMT 55. With one of the JPS engines in it,
Oh
the
yeah.
LSX. And we put the Kiss My Ass across the back glass. I don't know if it'll show. There.
Okay. That was your quote unquote official.
Yeah, the first official one.
Okay.
I was real happy with the way that turned out, and it's gone to the entire show circuit. So it's 2 is retired, and then in the live streams, Terry always talked about wanting to do this, so we did it.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
He wanted to turn the Surfshark into a hearse.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. That was before the group build started. It was kind of like my personal tribute build
Right.
to him. And
I
this was a
hope
lot.
they drug his ass and planted him in the ground and something like that.
This one was a lot of work because we had to fill in all the glass and make the Landau bars, and then there's a coffin inside. Make all the curtains, the whole 9 yards.
Did you put a Kiss My Ass sticker on that coffin?
I did not, because they weren't out yet when this was done.
Oh, okay.
I may go. Not think about it. I may go back and put one on.
Oh my God!
Tiny one back here, or something.
Yeah.
Scale model.
That would be good. That would be good to Kiss My Ass right on the tailgate of that hearse. Yeah.
But
Scale
yeah,
model frenzy. There is 2 types of decals. Senior from STS. At some point, you'll see them all the different configurations today.
Yeah, there was the one for the Packers Garage Camaro, and then the other ones were general.
Let me go see.
Yeah.
So these are the first 2. I'll do 2 more later on, and we'll do 2 more at the towards the end of the show.
And thank you, Bob, for coming in. All right, now I'm going to show you some others. This is Taylor. Let me get these up here. Let me get them one by one so I can do this. Hopefully they're big enough for y'all to see.
Man. Ben 8. I like it.
We need a picture of just next to that nurse
Oh,
for a
God.
reason.
That's a lot of you that
So that's his Camaro decals right there. I just posted.
Oops.
And,
This is a wagon, a Pro Street type wagon.
and those are the KMA decals. So
Yeah.
both
I
are
bet-
still available.
I'll be right back. Yeah.
Yeah, Bob, I'd like you to show that the Camaro you done, that
Yeah, I'll bring it up here in
representation of
next group.
Okay, and now this is the on-screen debut of somebody. Oh, I'm going to leave her name out. Hey, Gary, and I'm trying to remember Mark's channel name. Mediocre Modeler.
Oh,
This was taken at the Classic Plastic Show, and they were October 6th of last year.
hey, Jonathan.
We'll concentrate on the models.
Oh, yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. Oh, God. I'm sorry. I screwed up here. Okay, hold on.
I don't think you're going to be able to zoom in it far enough.
That's what I was trying to. Gary Ride to Win sent some decals. I've gotten to some. I've got to get them some more out. But what you don't see here is if you look at the passenger side window, driver's side window, I'm sorry, that is Gary Ride to Win's decals of Senior. That's the ones just gave to you, Brian Porkchop, and a few others that hope it don't snow 2024. And I like the way Mark did that with that backdrop. So thank you, Mark. Thank you, Linda and Rue.
No, I'm looking now. I'm gonna go through his videos and freeze
And
it
please,
so we can get a better look at that. Where the hell is it?
and just in case you didn't get it up top, I will do this again. You can email me the pictures here because not everybody has a webcam. Not everybody wants to be on camera. Jonathan, I believe you did one as well. I know he did it with Cliffs. Because if anybody knew Senior, his Wednesdays was Wreckfest.
Yeah, Wreckfest Wednesday with Sarge. Where is he at?
I can
Mark,
text
his name was. What was it? What was his first? What was his name? I know Mediocre Modeler, but what's his name?
Mark.
Mark what?
I don't know what Mark's name is. I'll tell you.
Mark who?
Mediocre Modeler.
Oh Christ, I don't know.
Because I don't see him on my channel list.
Okay. Let's see here. What all we got?
Yeah, I really wish Chuck, if you're listening, message me the pictures of that one kit you did. I didn't stop to think. Probably Jamie. Hopefully Jamie will be awake by the time that towards the end, and that way he can come in and show. And the world-renowned world travel kit Brian sent.
Yeah.
Okay, Linda just hit it right here.
Didn't that go? Where all that go? I forgot.
Turkey.
Oh yeah, went to Turkey, Istanbul.
It's Istanbul.
Istanbul.
Hey, Wayne. It was
And
in
you damn
Istanbul.
well know.
It sat Istanbul for a freaking month.
Oh wow.
I thought we thought it was going to show up built.
Shit, that's funny. If it had been a Tamiya, you'd throw some glue and some paint in a box, and by the time it got there, it would have been built. Literally.
Like I said, Wally, if I just about 5 or 6 comments up, I left my email. If you take a picture and you send it there, then I'll be more than happy to present it on screen. Because, like I said, not everybody wants to be on camera. Some people don't have a webcam. By all means, do that. I guess I should have done a better job of doing that. Amen, Kevin. Amen to that.
That we do, Kevin. We do miss him.
Hey, Blue Ridge.
Yeah, Mark's got
What's
me
up,
on
again?
Facebook. I don't know if he built anything. I started building a Model T, but I just did not like it. So I've been trying to find something from 62. Not a Ford and not NASCAR. although, I'm thinking, I got enough problems. I don't need him on me.
And definitely not a damn Bill Elliott one either, right?
All right, Jonathan, you're up, sir.
Oh, man.
There you go, Jonathan.
Well, this is what I've built for the senior tribute builds. We'll start off with the first one I've done. This is for the normal tribute build. It's a 1966 Chevy Impala modified stocker race car. Painted up in regal red and a flat black top. Kind of like how his Camaro was. And it's got all of his decals on it and all that. It's got seniors, got the nurses. They got in memory of him there on the hood. Senior on the headlight bezels. Yeah, license plate there. And the 6 on top came with the Impala kit. Thought that was cool. See if I can get the hood open.
So is that before and after when he started Wreckfest?
No, I just built this up as like just a race car. This is not for the Wreckfest.
Now, I need you to go, when you get a chance today, go watch GI Mechanics Wreckfest Wednesdays. You want to see Senior having a ball because, boy, he was one of the biggest trash talkers you'll ever meet.
Boy, you ain't kidding.
Oh, yeah, he would.
Here we go. There's the motor. And best what y'all can tell of the interior. And this is it underneath.
Awesome.
Now let me find.
Awesome job. Like Brian said, awesome job, Jonathan.
I'll put it back on.
I actually have the AMT version, Mark.
That is cool. That turned out really good, man.
Yeah.
And then here's
I
the
like that.
Thank you. I had to hand paint the interior and the frame because the frame basically it melted with the body, so I couldn't get it apart. So I had to hand paint the frame and the interior, with the interior being inside. So I had to take the brush and the inside and all that. Yeah, it rolls. I just left the hood the way it is. I did not cut the hood out to where you can take the hood off. I just left it.
Right.
There's the motor with these headers I custom made.
Awesome.
I would like to put a radiator in it and the fan belt stuff, but I didn't have enough room for
It
it.
would have just leaked anyways.
There's the fuel cell, seat bar. There's a battery there in the back seat. I had to, just to get the dash, and I had to cut on it a little bit. This is a piece of a garage sale sign. Senior 56. There's a big old dent put in the door. And I did it roughly like the Impala with the decals. Just it's a little different in some places.
I like that, John. That's cool.
I mean, quite literally.
I can only hear the comments coming from Senior now about it going, I direct a good model, but at the same part of me going, I like that. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And even put a detail here, have it like it was sitting there bending, like it's supposed to be straight across, but from it being crunched in, it bent
Right.
in.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you did great with that stuff, man.
You did
And
an
I don't-
outstanding
Yeah.
job, Jonathan.
Yeah.
If you can tell, but right here I have a piece of like painter's tape because I was heating it up, ended up making a hole right here. So I put a piece of styrene there, and I put a piece of tape over it like it was like a patch. Say like maybe
Right.
Derby's like it got rolled over or something.
Wow.
It freaking works though, man. Yeah.
Jonathan, everything got rolled over in
Yeah.
Wreckfest.
And if he ever, I was, I never joined y'all on Wreckfest. I mean, I don't play video games, but I would sit there and watch y'all, and I could just hear him sitting over there. He'd knock somebody out. He'd he'd hit Sarge's car or somebody and just laugh his ass off.
For the wheels up here, I had to like custom make something to put into it to get the axles to hold on to it. I was fighting with this wheel trying to get it to dry, and it wouldn't. Yeah. So
Well, thank you very much, Jonathan. It was
Yeah.
greatly appreciated.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
All right, Dwayne. Okay, give me a minute. I got a couple things I got to send.
And that's another thing about Senior. I mean, I see, had it not been for Senior, we wouldn't, like
Wait a minute.
Jonathan, how old are you now?
I am 18.
How old?
18.
Jonathan's 18, and I guess I'm the only certified old fart in this group right now. Now I'm 62, but
I will be in a couple of months.
I'll be 60 in a couple months too. Give me a
well,
second.
you still,
Okay,
Bob, I'm gonna be a senior. What month?
What is going on, y'all?
I turned 60 in May.
Okay.
You still got to say, mine's in March, so you still got to say sir to me because I'm still the oldest. So that's how Senior was about us. But
Cliff?
we're spreading this love for the hobby, sharing it with across the country, across the continent. That's what Senior was known for. But even Jonathan, I mean, there's Jonathan, 18 years old and hanging in here with a bunch of old farts like us, building models.
Yeah.
And it was, had it not been for Senior, we might not have crossed Jonathan's path, but he has, and that's, I'm proud of that. So.
Okay. Before I get you up there, Cliff, give me a few minutes. I got to do some things.
Yeah, no problem. Do your thing. I'm just here. I was in the shower. I was packing boxes and a bunch of models. Right now, I'm up to 8 totes of models, and I still probably got about another. I could probably fill about another 4 more large totes.
Okay. This gentleman goes by the name of his YouTube channel, the name of Rambler69.
I know him very well.
Everybody knows all what's going on.
And if you understood the meaning of why that kit meant so much to Senior, there's 2 above all that other means something to me. This is one of them. Chuck did the other one.
Wow.
And he put his name on the side.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Terry. Golly, that was beautiful.
Okay, give me one more second, Cliff. Let me get out of here. Johnny sent this other one.
Nice. That's awesome.
Who did that one?
Johnny.
Johnny did. Oh my God, that is freaking
Hell
awesome.
yeah.
A damn egg plane.
Yeah. And he's got the nurse on the wing.
I just noticed that. Yeah, and got his call sign senior on the cockpit.
On the
Oh my
cockpit.
God, that is so freaking.
Sure.
That is so freaking funny. I love that.
I already packed that one up.
That's awesome, Johnny.
All right. Let me stop that. And now, Cliff, without ado,
Yeah.
Jeez, I got to
The
stop
man, the
going down
myth,
there.
the legend, Mr. Clifster, better known
And
as
did you
Saul.
by
How
chance?
we
Hey,
doing,
Fred.
y'all? I can't
Hey.
believe
Fred,
it's been a
real
year.
quick.
Holy shit.
What?
Fred,
So-
real quick, what's the name of the high performance flathead head?
Arden.
Arden,
Arden heads.
ARDEN.
ARDEN. Mm-hmm.
So this 32, I'm sorry, it was a 34. No, 32. It was a street rod. It was a Revell monogram kit. Now I started this about the time he started getting really bad, and I tried getting it done before he'd passed, which I didn't. I got it done after he passed. This here's 32. I experimented with a lot of nail polish. Of course, we got decals, and I used polyurethane clear coat, actually Varathane. This stuff right here, I could have probably buffed it out a little more, but oh, that's bright. I got a separate light, so anyway, we got some of the decals on there. I bought this kit at Ollie's. It had no wheels with it, so I went through my box and found a set of wheels that were out of another kit, a 2-in-1, and I built stock, and I just took the wheels. And right, so of course we got nitrous bottle in there. I lost the dash somewhere, so I had to custom fabricate a dash to put in there. This one's got a lot of detail into it. It's wired, plumbed. You can see the fuel lines coming out. We put a resin carburetor on it. 4-barrel. Found a fancy air cleaner. Like I said, custom made to distributor. And we'll flip it up on the bottom. We got fuel lines coming out of the fuel tank, going up into the fuel pump, as well as coming into the fuel pump, out of the fuel pump. And we even have a low radiator hose right there. You can't really see it too well, but we got a low radiator hose. We took some headers that I got from Miguel, put them on there, long tubes. We put a rear suspension under it. We took some springs out of a pen, and we put them up in there to make it look like coil springs, right factor. So we got that. Then we put some Tamiya black panel liner on the window, of course, with the senior decals, got his names on it. Didn't like the way the bumpers looked, so I decided to do something custom. I mean, I figure with an I-beam bumper, you can push whoever the hell you want out of your way. So, because like the old saying goes, chrome don't get you home. We put
But it
on
will
this-
get you. Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh, shut up, Pappy.
Chrome don't get you home. It's,
But it will get you laid.
yep, it'll get you laid, not home. So we did that. And then this particular one is built by Bob Busking. This here is the blade from the Wreckfest. Built this. This was one of the cars that I kind of had. And it was just weird because I know Senior loved Wreckfest. And that's why, kind of did the Wreckfest part of it. It's all part of the Senior build. Like, kind of tie in all. There's no time limit on it. Do, build whatever you want. And this here's a blade, basically, since I didn't get any of the rights. It ended up being a 3rd gen F-body GM. And King Bob did a beautiful job on this. I was impressed when I got it in the mail. I was not expecting it. And I have it wrapped up in a box. And that's why I was like, I put the one that I built out, and then I put this one out. I'm like, shit, I got to get that because I didn't want to pack it up because I'm working on trying to get stuff staged so that I can hopefully relocate south and west there. So, but anyway, so I got another one that I did pack up. It's a 56 Bel Air. that I was in the process of working on using aluminum and making templates of the body panels, and then using the aluminum and like wrinkling it up and then taking super glue and then just glue them in place so it would look like it was rubbed and dented. I really miss having them around, and I know for a while there I was with life, everything getting busy. The Rec Fest, I did it last week for a short time. And it's hard to kind of get everybody around, but we just gotta.
I should have done it. I should have done a better job of promoting this. And by the way, I'm going to bring Jonathan back up to show you something, Cliff, after you're done.
Awesome, yeah. And I do have a list for the Senior Rec Fest tribute build or whatever. I'll have a playlist on there, so.
Yeah, and we were talking how Senior used to love trash talking on.
Oh yeah, no, I just caught the tail end. When he was like running around and just talking shit. I think that was the best part, was him talking shit every time he wrecked someone or crashed someone or.
Oh yeah.
I was just like awesome. The shit talking to happen. It's great. Oh
It
my gosh.
wasn't just on Wreckfest. I mean, it was on the lives. It was on hell if you met him personally. Hey,
Oh, yeah.
Sarge, I don't know if you seen Jeff. You sent him the picture that you put on the
nope,
for
I
this.
will. I
Pretty
can,
sure it's
I'll
on
take
my
that
old
to you here in a
phone.
minute, Cliff.
I don't
But
have
it-
it on the new phone, which granted I've had the phone for about
Yeah.
6-7 months because
Let me
last year
get
I
that
took
to you
trips
right
on
now,
a ride. I'm like, oh yeah, we ain't gonna get caught in the rain. It's cool. And then all of a sudden clouds open up and I didn't. I even had it on the OtterBox and I had it in the motorcycle. I'm like, fuck it, we're just gonna keep going. So
Yeah,
screen blanked out, phone wouldn't
Yeah.
work, even leaving it in race for about 2 weeks.
yeah.
Yep.
But-
It just got sent, and
Jeff shared that picture with us this morning of all of us in the lobby there at Acme, and it was you, me, Brian,
Senior.
Jeff,
Jeff.
and Terry's son that brought him down there to the show was in the back,
Yeah,
back behind
yeah.
us. But I was just like, wow, man. And I was
that was
just
a good time.
that really brightened my Sunday right there, boy.
Cliff, you now got me thinking of something on the back of my shop card. When Jess gets it done, I'm going to take that picture on one side. The thing after the show was out in the parking lot, we'll put that on the other side with the caption, "The nights of Jeff's lights almost went out in Georgia."
Literally.
Appreciate it. Hey, Leon, what's going on?
Hey,
What's up,
Leon.
Leon?
I was wondering why the hell
Jonathan,
chat wasn't going. It's because I was sitting over
Top
there
of-
on the private chat part.
Yeah, top of the morning. Well, it's top of the afternoon over here on the left coast. So top
Okay.
of the morning to you over on the left. No, we're right coast. I don't know my freaking left from right.
You want
East,
to?
they're east of the equator.
Thank you,
You want to get Jonathan? You have something to show, Cliff?
man. Oh wow.
You got the shop card. Hell yeah.
Can
That's
you
what-
see the car on the right and behind Jonathan's shop card with Senior?
Yep. That one come out awesome. That one just,
That it did.
that's awesome.
I got Jonathan showing that card. I got something I want to share here in just a second. Let me. But
Early for you, Seamus.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's early for him. It's dinner time. There you go.
Does anybody need a Dana Man shop card? The reason why I asked because I got 3 of them.
Oh,
Well, did
Dan
you
was
do a
like, he
psychedelic
gave you
group
3.
build? He probably sent you one in the mail, then sent you one for the psychedelic group build if you did a psychedelic group build.
Yeah, I done that.
And that, yeah, so he probably sent you one there because normally when I do stuff like that, I'll just send out extra shop cards with whatever. So
I'm sitting here going through my shop cards, and I was like, and then I realized, oh, I got 3 of them.
Yeah, Kevin, it was a struggle for him to get to Acme, but I think we gave him the best good weekend of his life for a long time.
Oh my God, I
I was
Yeah,
piggyback that.
he hadn't been out the house since
No,
before COVID started.
no, and then I stopped and seen him 2 years ago because
Oh,
we had our national CVMA meeting in Louisville, Kentucky, and so the CVMA was gathering down there, and I went down there. I was supposed to ride the motorcycle, but I did not. We showed up right at Terry's house, at Terry's house, and
Could you imagine
Look at the back of
if
that.
you could have
Brian.
rode the motorcycle and put his ass on the back of it?
oh, don't laugh. I had a seat for it. But unfortunately, I was dealing with cellulitis at the time, so I got a hold of my buddy Tur, and me and him took the wife's truck down, and
I could just see him riding bitch on the back of you, Sarge.
he'd be in good hands. I'll tell you that.
I know he would.
He'd be trying to tell you, "Don't kill me, damn it."
Yeah. Oh God.
But
Yeah, Lewis, I thought we were gonna have to bail him out of jail.
well, that's what I mean. He'd probably have to fail my jail because he'd be getting my ass out or writing checks my body can't cash.
I'm telling you, Jess legitimately thought she was going to have to kill all of you out.
And that's
Looks like Jess should
I
be sitting in there with them.
I see
Hell yeah.
Lewis right here said that waitress with the nurse
Oh my
outfit.
God, yeah.
That we all after the show we went to I forget the name of it.
Sidelines.
Yes, Sidelines Bar and Grill. And we were sitting out, me and Vicky and Tom and Susan was sitting out on the patio,
Man.
and and of course it was right there around Thanksgiving,
Halloween.
Halloween.
Oh my God.
And this girl, they were all dressed up in, different outfits. This one chick with a darn, I mean, they was just a wish and a prayer holding that little nurse's outfit on. But of course, senior was just out there. Oh my God! Did you see that? Did you see that? I'm sitting there going, oh Lord, I'm gonna order you up something. I'm gonna order you up a damn shot or an enema or something like that.
He came close to getting her number, but the time the night was over.
Oh,
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to turn my camera. Fafa, I wanna hold on.
yep. Give me a second, Mark.
I'm gonna try
Right.
to turn. I don't want to frig my camera up right here, but I'm gonna back off just a little bit. I'm gonna pull my mic with me. I'll probably pull all this shit off my desk.
Hey, Ricky. I agree with you.
But this right here, y'all gonna hear me cry again here in a minute. I received this from two dear friends. Jonathan showed his shop card, and that was what kind of reminded me. I have all this stuff in my hobby room, my man cave in here, but this right here is one of them. My dear friend Amanda and Ted. Amanda Durr makes she does a lot of artwork. Shut up, Brian. Brian, kiss my ass. All right, don't even go there. I know where you carrying that, but kiss my ass right now. But and I swear to God, please don't show that what I was just thinking of. But Durr painted this, and Ted said, we got something we want to send you. And I got this in the mail. It took me a few days to really, I enjoy it every time I walk in here. But she painted Senior's shop card with a candle right here, and there's always a candle. There's always a candle in my room for you, brother. Again, got me to crying, damn it. Golly. Anyhow, Durr, thank you. I know if y'all ain't watching it, but if you watch it, play us back. You and Ted, love y'all both. Thank you.
And
I can't say
she
as
also-
I
she
blame
also-
you because
She also painted
Yep.
me one.
Yep. Of course, Brian's is on fire.
yeah, I noticed that now by the light. Yeah.
Oh God, Brian needs a little bit more fire than most of.
Fred Senior would once in a while go to us. Damn, some of these lives are a dumpster fire. I'm like,
Yeah, there was always a meeting and something. I mean,
That's
everybody would take it and make it their own.
There was a
Oh,
comment that was
my
there was a
goodness.
comment. Yeah, there was a comment said to me after this when I gave him a hug, and I won't repeat it, but Rick Singh has
Yeah.
a few times.
Yeah.
It's one of the few times he actually truly caught me off guard, going, "Not again." But if I build a kit, it's going to be a delivery. It's going to say, "Seniors only, homeless only girls.com."
Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take that painting. I'm not gonna take that Chevelle and put
I
it up
wish
there
some
with
of
the rest of my collection.
Guys, Terry, little history in the chat. I wish y'all would come in here and show
Yeah.
what y'all done. I need to get some water. I'll be right back.
But I'm gonna take that painting and I'm gonna take the Chevelle and the 2 awards that I won with it, and they're gonna be in a special place in my collection in here. So it's just my tribute to fitting tribute to a good friend.
Brian, what was it?
Good to see
What were
you.
we?
Brian's on fire.
Give me a second, Brian. I mean, Mark. Brian, what were we talking about with a certain Southernism, as you call it, senior had?
Yeah.
Gary wants me to show you this because I forgot who was talking one day, and senior said he couldn't understand him. I think, because of Gary's wife being from Maine.
Hey, what's going on, Cody?
I remember that conversation.
Who did he send that to?
Gary Blue Ridge. 'Cause his
Oh
wife
my
was from
God.
Maine, so
I
it
can
was-
just hear him saying that. Oh my God. I'm writing this slow in case your wife can't read fast. Laughing my fucking ass.
Yeah, she said one night she said a couple times that she
Oh,
couldn't
my
understand
God.
him, and that's why the other day when you said that came to mind. I couldn't remember.
Wow.
Yeah, it's 1 year to date, Terry.
Yeah,
1 year to date.
1 year.
What were just the priceless little moments with him? Hi, Curb.
Yeah, Mark, did you get anything finished for the senior tribute bill? Mark.
No, I never.
Okay.
Can't you hear me?
Well,
No,
I
I
don't know
haven't
whether-
got. I haven't.
you haven't got anything finished? Okay. They
No,
never get anything
not
finished
yet.
that you want to show.
Yeah, and Brian, I read you. The one thing you did miss last night was somebody decided to add Linda's name with an R, and she
Yeah.
replied to Brian, "It doesn't have an R at the end."
Oh, let me guess. You said Linder.
No,
I didn't say it, Brian.
I said it. And,
Oh.
She said Jeffer earlier. today.
Jeffer. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Fafa, I was not in the closet eating carrot cake. Thank you very much.
Somebody
Jeffrey,
ratted me out
I-
again, didn't you? You watched it.
I actually done it voice to text, and he said, "You're sending that to me." Like, you can't say nothing like that around me, Jeff.
That was funny when I said that
Oh,
last night. And I'm
God.
like, as soon as I got the last word out, I looked at Brian's face going, "Damn, I'm screwed."
And I know the carrot cake. I know the carrot cake joke is, all about me. But Senior is the one that it got it started. Oh shoot, there we go.
Well played, Brian. Well played.
Man.
Was that
But-
Bob or Jimmy?
Every night when I'd come in the live, of course I'd become dragging in late or something like that. And of course Senior'd always have something. Well, what'd you do, Pappy? Did you go out to eat? I bet there's some damn carrot cake around. Yes, sir, there is.
Then he'd sit there and eat that shit in the
And
live.
I'd sit right there and eat it on
And
live.
then he went to the
And
doctor. Don't understand why.
Yeah. I wonder why my A1C's off a damn chart.
Hey, Brian, should we just call him Carrot Cake's Model Shop? I'm definitely getting hung for something this year if I make it down.
What you do in the closet stays in the closet. Thank you. You are so right.
Oh, there's
so
a
right.
Amanda joke in there. Fred goes, I'm not. No, Jeff, you, everybody else find your own closet. I got that down here, Pat. Could you imagine Amanda, Fred, and Senior all in the same place at one time?
Oh my God.
Oh Lord.
They would be some. Oh Lord, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh man.
It ended up being a fire hose party. Somebody goes, "What's that?"
No,
I
it
said,
wouldn't be
"When they
no
have-"
fire. It'd be somebody locked up. I mean, that'd just be that in a nutshell. Oh goodness, that's funny.
Again, thank you all for joining in and remembering this is helpful for all of us.
It is.
It's
I'm kind of like Wayne Willie right there. It's gone by quick, and you know, Brian and I hosting this tribute bill for him. It was therapeutic for us. Me sitting there building, you know, the black Chevelle, that was therapeutic for me. But it just, I mean, right now, I just feel that, you know, it's been a long year, but it went by quick.
Yeah.
And,
That's
and
it.
I'm gonna piggyback on what Brian said. I miss that old fart. God, I miss him.
Yeah.
And he, I just didn't, you know, you never do realize how much somebody, you know, becomes a part of your life until they're gone.
And just to put it out there, in the live streams, there were carrot cakes harmed in the video making of the live streams because Fred always ate them.
I'm
So
talking
they
that
were
that
harmed.
that wedge that Brian just showed. That was the piece I would eat, and it was about that big. So,
Yeah, those cakes from
Jason Dale.
hey Jason,
ain't no
yeah,
joke. Hey Jason.
yeah, he was a great guy, you know. But you know, I'm gonna piggyback again off, you know, what I said earlier. I mean, I look down through here. Here's Jason at KRD. Race car design. Oh my God. I wouldn't, you know, I would have probably stumbled across these channels
At some point.
at
yeah.
some point, but it was, and I said earlier, the cohesiveness of all his, you know, his live streams, joining in on ours, it brought us all together. And, you know, guys like Jason right there.
That cemented the community.
Yeah, exactly, Sard. He did. And,
Wow.
you know, yep. Oh, come here, Park. Don't go off. But yeah, that was just, you know, hey, it's yeah, he's missed. I do. I missed the hell out of him.
And you know, feel free to share something he shared with you that was uplifting or just absolutely funny, like he liked to do with me.
Let's see.
Not that I didn't have it coming.
Pappy don't put it up there anymore, but Pappy will never live down Snappy Pappy.
No, hell no. I got a name.
Josh
Hey.
will never live down Pork Chop.
Nope. We got her acronym name. Let me see. Oh, hell no.
Hey, Britta, we don't need to know about the jacuzzi. What happens in the jacuzzi stays in the jacuzzi.
Pappy,
Yes, sir.
that when you showed that painting, that kind of reminded me of that YouTube short I made of Senior.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I hate.
It's just hard to believe it's been a year.
It is. Yeah. I look back when Fafa sent me the text with that picture. I looked back this morning at when I made the announcement on my channel about his passing. It said 11 months. And I was like, well, maybe YouTube ain't update, but yeah, I had to look back at the date, and it was it was in first week or second day in March. It was on a Saturday when he passed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's under, that's what made Senior. There's a lot of things, but he just enjoyed everybody's company, and he was so welcoming.
Mm-hmm.
We were his window to the world.
Right.
Escape from how he was, because when I went and seen him, like I actually went to his house, like I said, when I was down there in Louisville. I actually stopped and seen him at his house. I was gonna even meet up with old Squatch, good old Doug Hensley, but he was out fishing with his son, so I didn't get a chance to meet him. But I did drop his appreciation build off in person. So I'll tell you, it was just every single one of us who was in Senior's life was his escape from the world, because he was pretty much stuck in his house 24/7,
Mm-hmm.
365, and his wife taking care of him, a couple nurses,
Snoozing?
and that was
Snoozing?
And let's not forget that little sly slanted grin he had. Because every time
Oh,
somebody
yeah.
bring up a window, none of us knew until Brian got in touch with the family, and it's like, that's why he always had that damn sly grin. He's like, he's holding out on us with a little shit.
mhm.
Mm-hmm. Not only that, I mean, it's when he passed, we and I still, I'm still friends with her. His ex-wife, Judy. I'm still friends with her on Facebook, and it's. I was just like, wow, man, it's really come full circle, with that. But
Mhm.
we were able to. I know Brian, was able to, help her out, with finances and stuff through, through the
GoFundMe.
GoFundMe. Thank you. I just had a brain. I had my own senior moment right then, and it was just, being able to do that for the family. It was really just heartwarming.
Yeah, Lewis.
I just seen Lewis right there. The joke about dating a homeless is his favorite.
Yeah, that was aimed at me because I remember the live
Oh,
and him
God.
going, Jeff, and I said,
that
yeah.
was-
See, and he goes, why don't
that
you
was-
date homeless girls? And I'm like, my mind wasn't thinking that. I'm like, why?
Like,
Just
huh?
I had to go ask why. He goes, well, the luck you have with women. Who cares where you drop? I'm like,
Yeah.
somebody goes, you look mad. I said, I was mad because I didn't think of the joke first.
Oh, God.
I
That
was like,
was.
damn it.
I laughed my ass off when he said that.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So it was kind of comical. The first time Senior came around, a bunch of the lives, it was on my live, and I had seen him one other time before, but there was one of my live streams. We had like 12 Terrys, like 12
Yeah.
Terrys in a live stream. I'm like, how in the hell are there that many people named Terry?
We had Terry Thacker, which he was senior, so he was
He was
deemed
the
number
oldest. He was
one.
the oldest one out of them all. So
Yeah.
and
Then we had Terry Wilson. We had
Tur.
your friend. We had, God, come on, Sarge. I know you got to help me on this one.
I am
Terry too.
Terry Wilson.
Terry Brownlee.
was
Golly, sorry, Terry Brownlee. Yeah.
There was another guy on mine. It was Terry Siemens. He's from the local area, like my neck of the woods. He doesn't build models. He just happened.
He just happened in. Yeah.
Come around. Then there was another guy overseas. There was oh shit. He was from.
That's little history. That's very little history.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Little history. I know it's one from overseas, and shit. We had like 12 people named Terry in my live. So
And
I had to give everybody
and he
a
knew
8.
he knew which one was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way,
it was all
Brian-
based on age. Senior was the oldest, and then they went from there.
Hey,
Yep.
Brian, the management here would like to ask corporate if they could send him a notebook so he can start writing down names. And senior right now, go get your own damn book, boy. It
The sad
ain't
part
goodwill.
is, even I've had notebooks, and I've actually lost a whole entire notebook before.
Oh, really, Jonathan? You think Senior was the first live you hung out in?
The kid ain't been right since.
It might have been. I
Look
mean,
what we've been doing.
Yeah, a little history. I think you were like
I think it was like 6 or
4,
7.
probably.
I think the little history is like Terry 6 or 7 or 6, I think. But yeah, that had to come up with a numbering system for all the Terrys. That's pretty weird. You have to come up with a numbering system. Holy shit! Just to keep track of everybody.
We, instead of being alphabet people, we had number people. Oh God, I'm thinking of all the crap he'd be saying right now. What the hell's wrong with you?
Oh yeah, he'd be wearing our ass up for sure.
Yep.
He'd be
Yeah,
like Bob over there with note on a note on a note on a note.
I was looking up there at Jason's comment. He'd give him help because he liked Mopars.
There's
Looks like Beetlejuice. Said his name
Speaking
3
of-
times.
Speaking of the Devil Terry too, right there.
Yeah, I
Oh,
texted
God.
him.
There he is. We had to conjure him up.
Yep.
Well, I was actually sitting here looking at Facebook, all the propaganda about the Joann's going out of business. They have a thing. They have a thing on Facebook right now stating it's the final days of it. They're going to be open till May, but it's the final days, and it's already 90% off. What they're saying.
Wow. I
And
seen
it's-
it.
So you're trying to
Imagine.
figure out how many models you can get for next to nothing?
They ain't got nothing. The thing was
No.
is that they were supposed to have.
Very few of them have any.
Round 2 was supposed to be putting stuff in there
Yeah.
and had a deal cut with them, and they never got them.
Hey, Boston.
Figures.
Oh my God, 12 of you at one time?
Yeah, there's 12 of us at one time. It was actually
Yeah.
pretty crazy. Actually, even Miguel was in on that. Let's see, who I'm trying to remember. Like Miguel was there too. I'm pretty sure Josh was there. Rysden was there.
Yeah.
I think even Pork Chop was there too. Shit, there were a lot of people there in that one.
Yeah, I think we kind of stopped counting the Terrys after Terry Wilson. He was number 4.
Yeah, but there was like 12 in there.
But I know Sarge, your friend Terry, he started doing some building.
Yeah, he was, and then he kind of got
He was
burned
the
out.
youngest.
Yeah. He got doing
Yeah,
leather.
he was my age, so. Well, actually, he was a year older than I, but he's like my age, so he's 44. Damn, that's pretty sad that the youngest Terry is in his 40s. Holy shit.
Well, I don't know where everybody else falls, but me and Fred's the same age, and I don't know where we fall as far as the age of the Terrys, but 61 for me. So,
Well, I'm 61, but y'all gonna have to start saying yes sir to me come March. So I'll be the 62-year-old.
I'm gonna tell you to kiss my ass.
I figured you would. I wouldn't have thought no less.
I just hope Jamie gets in here before it ends.
Oh my God.
Oh,
That's the reason.
should I kiss you?
Yeah, that's the one that really got the kiss my ass started because
yeah, that was the start of it.
I would just always he'd be in there and he didn't mean it, but he'd be like, Jamie, kiss my ass. And it's just basically like, Jamie, I love you, but still kiss my ass.
Yep.
Yeah.
It didn't make no difference. It didn't make no difference who was the first one in, but the second one in, whether it was Terry or it was Jamie, had the first thing out of one of them's mouths, kiss my ass.
Yep. And then it just started, it went on from there, and that was just
And it was a term of endearment. Like
it was.
Yeah.
That was the best part about it. Like most of us in the military and shit like that, and I mean other jobs too. But normally we would sit there and like give you like the most fucked up name or whatever, but it was a term of endearment. If we didn't like you, we wouldn't fuck with you.
I
Oh,
know.
yeah,
I mean,
That's the
not-
absolute truth about.
Yep.
I know my lives. You know, we tried to curtail it a little, and try to stay model related. But if we don't pick on you in some kind of way,
yeah,
Oh,
we just
yeah,
don't
exactly.
like you.
we just don't like.
We just don't
Hey,
like
hey,
you.
except for my case.
Yeah, we really don't like you.
No, it's
We just fuck with you because
yeah, because we can.
we can.
And by the way, just to show you how much influence Terry had, it started out as "kiss my ass" to "get off my ass, Dad."
Yeah, it did. That's all I got up. But I think that not only was it Terry, but I think Fred had a little influence on that one too.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I poked that.
And
I poked
Lewis
that
has
bear
never
a
gone a
little
day
bit.
without hearing it. That's it.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
it's
that-
funny. Funny you say that. When we were down in Jacksonville, I was so glad to see Andrew and Lewis come walking in. Anyhow, they went to eat with us, and they sat over at the table beside of us, and I jumped over there with Andrew, and I was picking at him. And I was like, "Give me a bite of them fries over there." He's like, "Pappy, get off my ass."
That was the funniest. Oh my god, that was so funny. I wish there was somebody in here that was there at the time when Lewis was kind of telling Andrew to eat something, and I was like, Andrew, just tell your dad to get off your ass, and he said, "Get off my ass, Dad."
Yeah, man.
Okay,
Yeah.
That was funny as all get up.
And now he comes into live telling me to get off my ass. And
Yeah.
Yep.
When Andrew was at Jack's guy, he'd come over there. As soon as he come walking in, I seen Lewis first, and then Andrew come over there. And he, I mean, it wasn't like he was glad to see me. He said, "Pappy." I went, "Hey, boy, glad to see you here." He said, "Is Ruthie here?" Is Ruthie here? I was like, "Yeah, you ain't glad to see me? Get off my ass, Pappy."
Oh my God, that was funny last night. Somebody mentioned Ruthie, and boy, Andrew perked right up. I was like, "Oh Lord."
God. Mhm. Oh boy, that's so funny.
yeah, that's the big thing. That's how most of us met,
Yep.
Gary. And I mean, that's how we met this fella here. You know, was through the lives. That's how we met Wayne.
Yep.
There's a lot of them over there that we on the other side of the pond, because he would go into their live streams, and
Yep.
you know, I can't thank him enough and appreciate him enough for how he brought so many people
Mm-hmm.
that do build different genres together,
Mhm.
because
Exactly.
it's in the end, it's all modeling, regardless if you're doing figures or planes, trains, or automobiles. You know, it's
Yeah, I think he was a pretty big influence throughout every model community, even over there
Oh,
too.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
brought some of them to us to actually sit in on our lives that we do. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Definitely an ambassador to the hobby. I
Yep.
heard him described as.
Yep, I would say so.
all right, Jason KRD. Have a good.
Yeah, enjoy shopping there, Jason. Pick
All right.
up
See you, Jason.
pick you up a
Sure.
AMT 67 Chevelle Pro Street giveaway out there.
Was he?
Oh wait a minute, ain't a
Was he-
Mopar.
was he
Never
ready
mind.
to do it?
The bad thing is, Fred,
Did he
it's
not-
probably
did he
on the
not-
shelf where it's supposed
did
to
he
be. There's not. It's going to have a sign up there that says they're no longer available because Fred Henry's got them all.
Yeah, go.
How many do you got, Terry?
Huh?
Yeah, you got to
Still got 'em on the website.
he figures Fred is his retirement paycheck when he starts selling them the 67s.
I actually had to break one open yesterday to pull the Pro Street tires that I wanted out of there for that 32 Ford 3 So
Yeah, that's a great question right there. Wonder what it would be like if Senior never entered YouTube and
yeah,
brought us all together.
I'm proud that I'm proud that that never happened, and I'm proud that it did happen because
Yeah.
we wouldn't be having this right here, and y'all probably just be looking at me on mine. And I wouldn't know all of y'all.
Even
Some of y'all.
the roasting probably would have never happened because we wouldn't have known those people.
Getting roasted was your welcome to the club moment.
No, I'm talking about a specific Black Ops roasting.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that was.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Speaking
that
of
was yeah. Anywho, we're not going to talk about that, but yeah, that was it had to be done. It needed to be done, and it was done. So. And
Yeah. Johnny, you're right. That's the answer to Jonathan's question.
Amen. Right.
Everything
the whole
conspires.
family, we're family now,
Yeah.
and
Hey, Bruce.
It would be
What's up,
small.
Bruce?
What's up, Bruce?
Yeah, I think we all miss him, Bruce. He's
Oh my God.
he's thought about it. I know for a fact in his household a lot. We still talk about him. So
Yeah.
we had a lot of fun with that guy.
That we do.
All of this transpired the way it was supposed to and when it was supposed to for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that reason is what's going on today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say he brought us all together, and then he was, I guess, happy at what he did, and
Yeah.
he had to leave this world, unfortunately. But like I say, he still thought about a lot.
He's watching over this community.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he is.
Yeah, it still kind of gives me a little. I don't know
Cliff.
how to play it teary-eyed, talking stuff about him, but I mean, really love the guy.
And unfortunately, there was
Hey, Jess.
Our little sister.
Oh, hey, what's up, Jess?
Yeah, everybody welcome in Senior's favorite angel. He loved them all, but Jess was extra special. Let's be honest about it. He had all these sons, and he had one daughter named Jess.
Mm-hmm. Better known as our little sister that we protect and uphold, and you get fucked up if you. But we, and I'm glad, I'm glad she's in here as well.
There it is. There's King Bob's. That's the Camaro. That.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I really like that.
That's
that looks
a replication of a 1-to-1 that he had.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's nice. Did a great job on that, Bob.
Yep.
Doing the replica of it.
Yeah, I'm not real proud of this one.
As you should be, sir.
Me too, Jess. I can't believe it's been a year. It's
Yeah, that's great, Bob.
What I need to do is find a giant nurse.
What engines you wind up putting in that?
I think I used one of the Chevelle. I used the Chevelle engine, but I put some of Matthew's carburetors on it.
Oh, okay.
And
Great job.
here's the other one for round 2.
Ooh, another drag.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We did this one for Jonathan's dragster build, but the decals were screwed up, so perfect advantage to
Right.
So we used Terry 2, Terry's Toy 2, and we got the Kiss My Ass on it. All the
We
good
need
stuff.
to, yeah, we need our favorite little sister if she's home and kind of post a band she did. Won awards too, I believe. Everybody's won awards with them except for Brian's because it hasn't been put in anything.
Yeah. Yes, now jump in here and show us your tribute build for senior. If you're home.
My bad thing is I ain't even finished up that tribute build for him yet.
And remember what Brian and Fred said. There is no timeline for it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Good time.
No.
Do it
Mm-mm.
whenever you get
But
it.
I got some other things that are pressing
Yeah.
more, but I will get to it and finish it, I grant you.
And whenever, if anybody, whether you're in the chat, on the screen right here, if you feel the inclination of seniors' presence, the best way and the best form of tribute is to pick a kit. Go out
Yes.
there.
Yes.
You ain't
Lil.
got to go. You ain't got to go to STS and buy some decals or anything like that. But
But yes, they
make
do.
build something. I don't care if it's a '69 Camaro like old King Bob right there did, a '67 Seville like I did, or a Nova like Brian did, or anything. Airplane. Look at that right there. There's one. He loved it all. Build something
And he
in
was a
honor of
pilot,
that old
too.
fella.
Yeah, he was a
That's
pilot.
another thing. Anything. Any.
I'm tempted to
Oh,
tell
okay.
Jess
All right. Well, I
on
hope it feels
that.
better.
I'm tempted to tell Jess on that.
Oh,
Varsity
that's
building on the back of it, put a senior decal.
Jess, I'm on I'm gonna pull a
You been
senior.
cooking for Phil again, there, Jess?
I'm gonna pull a senior thing on you. If you'll go out there and put on your nurse's outfit, I'm sure Phil will feel a lot better.
Oh yeah. It'll put a smile on his face.
Definitely the aftercare is a lot better.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
That's
hey,
all.
Jeff,
I'm just gonna leave it at that. But
Oh Lord, that duck.
I didn't say the outfit. Just put a smile and yeah. Shut up, Pepe. Just put that little hat that they wear. Okay. Just
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
that
I did-
young
I
lady,
did.
you've been, and I'll tell you what, young lady, you've been missed around by all of us too. Especially when you get the better part of Brian. I sit there and laugh. Well, damn, that's funny.
oh whoa.
Jess, real quick. I don't think you are, but are you monetized?
Yes, as
I
far
need to-
as yes, STL still or STS still makes the decals.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
And again, I will post
I'll
my
show your-
email.
I'll show some of your video. I'm not okay.
She's not monetized, but I do owe her a couple of dollars though.
I was
Yeah.
I was gonna say I thought that Mr. Terry Mr. Thacker had a little influence on that van.
He did.
Oh yeah.
He did.
If I remember correctly.
Yep.
Yeah,
Here's Angels.
that's a beautiful paint job.
Mhm.
I believe
did a
that
beautiful
was the one
job,
that
didn't
Don did the license plate. I've got to find mine somewhere. I almost call it the senior pimp mobile.
Oh my
He
God.
can pick all his homeless girls up in it. Sorry, Jess.
Mhm.
If you knew, you'd know. And that young lady's got some drawings from the Dur as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you get a drawing from her, she loved you. If you get the whiteboard, run.
Yeah. If you get yourself in a drawing, she really, really loves you. Not just a drawing. If you get your head in a in a certain photo. Shut up, bro. Shut up, Jeff.
Wow, chicka wow wow.
Both of y'all.
Yeah.
Both of y'all kiss my ass.
Oh my God, Leon! I think you're gonna do a lowrider pimp van with senior. I'll buy the decals.
Oh boy. I got something I want to bring over here, but I don't want nobody to see it. So yeah, that's all y'all gonna see is that right there. So
And Mark Jones, I really need you to get in contact with me. So,
He's on Bookface. He added me.
did he?
yeah. Is that the wire? Oh hell yeah, that's got to be. That's too damn thick.
And this is
No,
great
I
to see.
thought
Yeah,
I had
yeah,
him
he's
a long
on.
time
Yeah,
ago.
yeah, he's on. Bookface.
Hey, Fred, look what Lewis said he's going to pick up.
But I couldn't find him.
Ooh, Brian, I
Boy.
want to buy two.
Killing me. You killing me, Smalls. You're killing me.
Is it MARK or C?
See.
See.
You know that piece I showed you the other day, Fred?
Yeah.
That's the first piece I'd ever had that had raisins in it.
Really?
Ooh,
I've had one. I've had one.
It was pretty good. I liked it.
Yeah, I like it with raisins. I like it with pecans. I've had it with walnut.
Yeah.
As well, and it's.
That was the first piece I'd ever had with raisins
I
in
mean,
it.
I am a share the
But you
carrot.
Peanut butter frosting.
ooh. Jess,
Hey,
you missed
Mark, it's funny you said that. I got a guy at work that said you ought to try peanut butter on carrot cake. I'm like, no, man, don't fucking
Oh yeah,
with me.
peanut
I've
butter
actually made
frosting.
peanut butter frosting
Yeah.
to put on
Yeah.
carrot cake,
Mark Jones, you live
Yeah.
in Huntington Beach.
which is pretty good.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
somewhere in
you put
Kentucky.
a nice whipped peanut butter frosting on a nice moist carrot cake. Oh yeah,
I haven't tried it yet, but I'm going to.
you gotta
Kevin
try
in
it.
Boston, thank
Hey,
you.
hey, what's up,
Y'all know I'm a cake connoisseur.
So last
Even
night,
better
so-
yet,
yes.
peanut butter. Better yet is a peanut butter carrot cake cheesecake.
So on Brian's live last night, Jess, somebody accused Fred Boy he couldn't come in and where he was. I'll let Fred tell you where he was not.
Hi, my name is Fred, and I am a carrot cake aholic, and I was in the closet eating carrot cake.
Hiding from Vicky.
I was hiding from Victoria.
All I could think of was that time that they took a picture of Johnny Cash.
Trust me,
Hiding in the
Fred.
bush
I
eating
love
the
my
cake.
carrot cake too.
Are you Mark Jones? You live in Huntington Beach? Because I found a Mark Jones in Huntington Beach. I need to get with you.
Kinky.
Peachy.
I will send you that right now, Brian.
What?
Whoa.
Hold on, I'm sending you his exact book face. There you go.
Oh, so he's Marcus.
Oh, yes, Marcus. I forgot.
Okay.
I knew there was, something where I wouldn't.
Okay, I got you.
Hey, Jess, they came up with
I'm
a
gonna
new design
message
for
you pretty soon, Mark. I need to get some of that wood from you.
Brian,
Terry,
I can see that.
Uh,
Auburn, Kentucky.
Terry, I'm
Oh,
gonna
God.
be getting off here very shortly, but Jeff is going
yeah, I am too.
is going to continue to run it for a little while longer.
Yeah, I've got another podcast I'm gonna be joining here in a little bit, but everybody, everybody that's in the chat, is that the boss? I hear the boss. I hear Rhonda.
Yeah.
Hey, Rhonda.
That's why Terry's trying to sit act cool, like nobody's here.
Hi.
Hi.
Whoa.
Hi, Rhonda.
Hey. What's she eating on? What's she nibbling on over?
She's
That
got
Is that Lay's?
Ruffles potato chips and onion dip.
I went oh my God, killing me. I walked through the living room just a minute ago, and Vicky sitting over there. She had a damn bag of Cheetos. Of course, I went over there. She's like, "Your hands are dirty." I said, "They ain't put me a handful in there," so I had to come back.
All right, just go grab a handful. It's all right.
Yeah, Mark,
No,
I'm actually,
well-
I'm actually hoping that maybe I can get just more than the Applewood. I don't know if you can
Go with
do
it,
that,
great.
but I'd like to have enough for a couple of kits, including the one I'm
Get you
doing
some basswood, Brian.
balsa wood. I got some.
No,
No,
basswood.
BASS.
You can get it at the hobby shop.
Hobby
Basswood.
Lobby has it too.
Yeah, Hobby Lobby got it too.
Mm-hmm.
Or basswood.
Yeah.
Yeah, BASS
Yeah,
wood,
not balsa,
basswood.
bass.
It's hardwood.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Hey, Edward.
I'll
So
send
What do
you.
yeah.
you need wood for?
Hey, Edward, what's going on?
Hey, Ed.
37 Ford pickup.
Yeah. That Applewood that he has that he done on his 55.
Oh, it's beautiful.
That wood is beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. But I mean, if you
Missing-
can't get a hold to it, you can use basswood, and you can get it, like say, at Hobby Lobby or the hobby shop, whichever.
Wayne Welly, that would be me. That is definitely my kryptonite. So if you really want me to be weak in any fashion or form, just set a piece of. I mean, it's just got to be. I just got to smell it.
He ain't even got to
That-
smell
that-
it. He just got to know it's coming.
I got to know it's coming there.
The other day when I went to
That-
bring mine in here, he said, I can smell it before you show it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm a show.
Dad's birthday cake is carrot cake.
So, guys,
Well, they're really tormenting the hell out of you today, Fred. Before I forget, Jess, thanks to Brian, Cliff, Pork Chop, Senior. Somebody else was in the photo of my brain.
Here you go. Here you go, Mark. Take a look at this. That's that Applewood.
Oh my God, man,
That is
looks good.
beautiful.
Oh, that looks
Oh, look good.
awesome.
I mean, it's just the. I mean, you look at the.
As long as it's got good grain.
You look at. Yeah, I was going to say. Thank you, Jeff. I was
It
trying to
almost
think
looks
of the
like
word, the
teak.
grain, but it looks. The grain is actually in scale.
Yes.
Yeah,
The
it,
grain
it
is
almost looks like
actually-
teak.
It does, don't it, Mark? Yeah. But yeah, before I die,
I want
Before
enough to do
I,
the bed and putting the door panels. But the
Yeah.
thing I don't like right now, I'm trying to decide what I want to do because I might have to cut that panel out of the door card
Mhm.
because if I just lay a piece of wood in there, it just don't it don't look right. I mean, it's going to be a pain to cut that door card section out, but it would probably look a lot better.
That's why I like birch, or people call it paper trees. You can go
Yeah.
peel the bark off of the tree, and you can peel that
And
so
lemon-
thin
yeah,
that you
lemonade.
can read through it.
Mm-hmm. Cut
That
small
was
branches like
all
a half inch.
wood? I thought you
Oh,
said
wow.
that was some sort of apple wood or something, some kind of.
Wow, I was wondering how he did that. He just said he cut small branches to like half inch to 1 inch thick lumber. Wow,
Is that what
that's
that
so cool.
was?
That's what he said. Mm-hmm.
No.
Parking lot and chunking.
So, Jess, on the backside of my card, you're going to have them like they were pretending they were strangling me in the lobby. And
That
when
wasn't
Terry-
pretense. That was not pretense.
Well, Brian was literally trying to rip my right arm out.
Well, I know, but I mean, if you notice me, I got my spec op glasses on and had that look in my face like you're fixing to die. No, I'm just kidding.
See, Fred was one of the smart ones that actually had the eye pro on to keep the blood from going in his eyes.
And of course, Josh was playing thing
Oh
with his hand.
God, that training
On
really
that would
training
be-
really paid off, didn't it, sir?
Yes, it did.
Oh God.
You know, the more I think about it, that is the only way to do it. And that way it encompasses all of you guys who made this hobby.
Well, before I duck out of here, all of you guys in the chat, I mean, I can't go down through there and name every one of you, but I myself, I was a co-host with this tribute bill. I really greatly appreciate each and every one of you that has been in here today to pay tribute to our friend Terry Senior Thacker. Sharing everything like y'all did about him, it's really brightened my day with this. Made it special for me to
Some ash.
retire this old Chevelle of mine that I built in his honor and carried around the southeast a lot of these shows and share with y'all, share with Jamie G. Kiss my ass, okay? I'm tired, I'm about tired of you showing up right here at the very last.
I'll
I'm
answer you in a
fixing-
minute, Ruth.
But
Mr. Jamie
Jay,
G, what's going
glad
on?
he's in here, but everybody in the chat, even you guys on the screen,
Got some mash.
all of you, I appreciate y'all sharing y'all's bills with everybody today. And Senior's up there in heaven right now, looking down, smiling. I'm pretty sure he's probably sitting next
Shaking
to
his head
the
at
man above, shaking his head, going, God, I tried. But old man,
Oh,
job
awesome.
well done. Job real done. And calm seas and fair winds to you, my brother. And all of y'all, I'm fixing to duck out of here because y'all fixing to make an old seal cry again. I love you too, brother.
Later,
But everybody, thank you again for joining in on this tribute to him. I'm fixing to duck out of here. I'm going in here and chase Vicky around the living room, which
No,
I know
you
ain't
ain't.
going to happen. Yeah, I ain't.
No, you're not. You're gonna go lay down in the freaking lazy boy.
Actually, I wished I could, Mark, but I've got in about another hour, I got another commitment I committed to, so I'm going to be joining in on that too.
He's a carrot cake.
I wished. Not after that A1C checkup. Whew, man.
I'll have a piece of Dad's carrot cake for you.
I appreciate you. Yeah,
All right,
appreciate you. All right. Y'all take care.
Have a good
Senior.
evening and kiss my ass.
Senior. Yep.
Happy?
All y'all kiss my ass. Pappy.
Thank you, Fred, for
Thank you.
Thanks for hosting it.
Oh, this Fred.
Hey, hold on. Linda, I need enough for a bed and
How thick and how wide?
and some extra. So it don't need to be but a couple, 3 or 4 inches wide. It needs to be about 1/32 of an inch thick.
Well, we know, as Senior would say, we know who she likes better. It ain't you, Jeff. I can't blame her. Again, thank you all for coming in and partaking in our.
You're welcome. Well, I'm gonna hop out.
Yes. Just kiss my ass.
I'm not kissing hers because I don't know where Phil's lips have been to get sick.
Just
I order that one.
All right, I'm gonna hop out.
All right, Jonathan.
Thank you for coming. in.
Actually, depending on what's going
Yeah,
on,
good seeing you, Jonathan.
Have a good one, buddy.
maybe I'll fire up, even though I know it's not Wednesday. I ain't got a lot of shit going on other than packing up models, and I've got 8 totes packed. I might have to go get some more from the Home Depot, but maybe I'll do Wreckfest tribute stream later on tonight. Not step on anyone's toes. Just one of them things. I know there's a couple people. I know I could probably get a couple people involved, so
I know I have.
if I need more, I can.
Well, we're not going anywhere until 5 o'clock.
Well,
wanna do this
I understand.
people
I
on
said
different-
later. Like,
Oh no, I was talking about somebody in the comments saying something. I wanted to make sure they're clarified. I wanted to give everybody as much chance as possible to come in because different schedule, different time zones.
oh yeah, no. That's what it's about.
And Cliff,
That's
don't
bird
forget the
brain.
wife when you move.
Oh, don't worry. She's already tracking. She made the comment the other day. Well, I could go down and look for a job, and you can stay here. I'm like,
She wasn't, so she's
Sure.
trying to ditch
You
you
have to
already.
get out just as bad as I do, if not worse. She's about had it with where she's working. The only reason why she's there is she makes good money doing what she does, and it's starting to get to the point where it's like, yeah,
Oh, so she's like me. She's never met a job she didn't like. It's the people I can't stand working with.
well, yeah, that's what it is. It's just people not showing up, people not doing what they're supposed to be doing. You know, she's older, but yet she's dealing with a bunch of these fucking teeny boppers that have no life experiences. So it's
All right, tell
I
Phil
just
to get
sent you-
tell
Linda,
brother
I
Phil
just
to
sent
get
you
better.
my address on,
All right, yes.
on the book face.
take care, and hopefully hopefully Phil gets feeling better. Yeah, spit it out, Jimmy. Jesus.
Oh,
What
I know
about
Brian's
Birch,
gonna be
Brian?
here now. Birch is really nice as well.
I don't know. I haven't. I looked at the wood grain for this. She said ash. I come up. I see spalted ash wood, stabilized, and that's got a nice smaller grain to it. Let me see.
So you can get it with different ones here, Brian. Let me get this up on screen for you.
The grain looks kind of big on birch.
Yeah, but you're not using the wood, you're using the bark, like I have here on my desk. This is birch bark.
Yeah. Well, let me switch over to it. Let me get you up. Hold it back off from the camera a little bit.
Come on, focus in. Hey. Look, you focused earlier. What the hell? That's birch bark.
Right, back off from just a little bit. It's hard for me to get an idea of the grain size.
Come on. What the hell? There we go.
There it goes. Yeah, that's not bad.
Trying to
That's
find
the bark.
something. There's a meal bottle.
Right. Well, yeah, I can see the cutting mat.
You know,
See.
and like I said, you can get that really, really thin. Like
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean,
Johnny.
thin.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's paper thin. That's thinner than your fingernail.
That's like a
And you
very
can-
super thin laminate.
Yeah. And the back side, the one side's more reddish. Whereas the, you know, and so, but yeah, I mean, it's super, super thin, and you can keep peeling it thinner and thinner.
God, I wish I remember the company that sponsored our race car. They do stuff for musical instruments. They're up near Sherbrooke. God, I can't think of the name of them right off the
Oh,
bat.
that is pretty nice.
Vermeer.
Six
Hey,
white
Cliff.
bark.
Yeah.
What size are
Check
they?
this out. Let's see if that'll
Oh, hell
focus in
yeah.
on it. That's my grandpa. He was 23 in the Air Force.
No shit. No, now is that actually taken like up? Was that taken overseas or was that taken at home or?
Not sure where. I'm assuming that was probably close to home, somewhere where they used to live. I don't
Okay.
know the location, but that's him.
Wow.
Come on, why do you keep out of focus here? Stop it.
It's a nice picture of him.
He was young then in the Air Force. He was a POW for 3 years in a camp.
Jesus, 3 years. Holy shit. That's a lifetime.
Yep. But yeah, I thought I'd show you that, Brian, and see if you like the birch bark.
Birch bark.
Yeah.
I remember that. Oh, yeah, what's going on there, buds?
Yeah, spalting is actually a fungus that stains the wood. It's premium stuff for like guitar making.
Huh. It's actually good to know.
Guys, I'm gonna bounce out. I got some things I got to try to get done. And
All right, Terry. Thank
y'all
you for
still on
joining.
in a little while. I may jump back in here for a little bit.
All right.
Okay.
Good to see you, Terry. You too.
Later, Terry.
We
Later,
appreciate all
Terry.
y'all and doing this for Terry Thacker, Terry one. So I say he's thought about by me a lot. He used to come in them lives that I did on Sunday. Pretty much first guy in there other than Josh on occasion. So but like I say, think about him a lot.
Supported this.
But anyway.
Supported every one of you.
Yep. We'll catch y'all later.
All right. We'll catch you later, T2.
Take care.
Later, Terry.
Yep.
You see, I found some of that birch.
If you can tell me how thick, I can talk to my brother who works manufacturing.
I don't want it any
Furniture.
thicker than 1/32 of an inch, but it don't say what size.
Well, you're going to have a lot of wood. And I'm not going where Jess would with it.
Well, what I'm saying is I found some sheets. These are 6 white bark sheets.
You don't have no birch trees down there? You can just walk over there.
No, not
No,
down
those
here.
are
I got them all over the yard here.
Not down here. It's too hot down here for birch.
One tree right outside my window, I can see
I got
about 8
both
feet of
red.
it peeling.
I got both red and white oak, and I got hickory on my property and pine. I ain't got many pines, but
As long as it was falling, they would have no problem with it, Boston. But you cut a live one down for no reason, and the state would might have a little issue with you. Of course, that's New Hampshire. Of course, it's a state tree too. So
it's easy. Make a small batch just by collecting some picks of wood species you like and soak them in a bucket.
I'm probably going to cut this till 4 o'clock, Brian, just that way. I know you got to get going, get your dinner.
Yeah, I'm fixing to go now. What? Let's see what.
And Bob, you're more than well. We love any kind of anecdote you have to share with us that you enjoyed from Senior.
there's a whole lot that we haven't already talked about. Hang out in the lives and
If you want to make your own salted wood, it's easy to make a
you really like that 157 Chevy that I built. He's always talked about that one.
some pieces of wood species you like, soaking in a 5-gallon bucket.
Actually, right where I got my
Well, Boston, it's a lot to do with grain size too. Grain needs to be in scale.
Yeah, that's the hard part, is finding the right scale.
Okay, Linda. All right.
What the hell? You could still build one out of that stuff.
Real tight grain. That would be if you can get a veneer, mahogany veneers. That would.
Yeah, there you go. Just send a picture what you got, what you want, and go that way. And save pennies. You got a whole bunch of thin wood.
Man, I'm tempted to go down a few days early, Brian, and just drive down and sit in your yard just to see the look on your
I
face if
ain't
I
gonna
was
sit in
there.
my yard without working in it.
Oh, yes, I am. I'll stand in the neighbor's yard and call you every name possible. Except for senior would say, Jesus, Brian, why you hire him when you want it done right? Mucking, eh?
Yeah, but still, um, you got to be careful because if it grows too fast, Boston, it's a fast growing tree like nowadays, especially pine.
Zinzan, what's
Pine
going on?
thickets are those trees are engineered to grow fast. The grain is just too big. Anything
need
tight
something
grain
really slow.
might work.
Now, everybody, I need your help in chat and on video screen. Please peer pressure Linder and Ruin to go into Acme in 2025. Just saying.
I might actually be down in Georgia before then.
Hey, Zen.
That's actually the CVMA 2025 Nationals is being held down in Athens. So I'll probably put it out tomorrow, but if there's any of my subs that live in the Athens area, depending, and I'd be coming down on a motorcycle, so I wouldn't take up much room, but definitely do a meet and greet if you're interested.
Cliff,
Yeah.
we figured out something last night. If Jimmy makes it to Acme, you're both going to have a set of propellers. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I can refoo mine.
Why are you shaking your head, Brian?
He's gonna have to make his own. I had to make my own, so he's got to make his.
I want to make it clear I'm not betting. I do wish Senior was there to see that. I can only imagine the things he'd say.
Oh my God, he would have been laughing his ass off. He probably wouldn't have been able to catch his breath. He probably would have suffocated laughing so hard.
So fabric dye is interesting because you ain't but like 2 or 3 colors you can buy in a stain pen. At least at Lowe's, anyways. I could probably buy something else online.
Yeah, and depending on the stain, the way the grain will. A lot of birch looks really nice with a very, very, very fine gray. Red's obvious as well. I promise not to go, Ruin Linder, if you show up.
Well, I'm gonna go, y'all.
All right, Brian.
All right.
But Jeff, you got the helms.
Yes, I do, sir.
Make sure people behave on my live stream.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Mark. You're not wrong.
So I can't do a little senior, let it just go where it goes. Jesus, what's wrong with you people? We're hanging out
Nothing's
here
wrong with us. We're normal.
All right, Jamie, I'm sorry if I woke you up. I didn't know if maybe you were just busy, maybe want to come in and show your tribute build to senior or not. So
I wish Chuck could get, even without his voice, I'd love to have Chuck show his one. Senior would absolutely love that.
Chuck.
Look at that. I can't go to Acme this year.
Who are you talking about?
There you go.
Chuck, right? Styrene Bender.
Yeah.
That Boot Hill Express he did.
Oh.
Yes.
I never seen if Jamie finished his.
Oh, I seen it at a couple shows. That's a beautiful build. Like, it's beautiful. I don't know if I'll have it at NNL this year, but so I'll be going to NNL this year. If everything works out right and hell don't freeze over, I'll be going to NNL. Acme is still up in the air. All depends on where I'm at in my relocation process. I'm going to try for my iron butt for the CVMA, which is going to be held down in Athens. which I can pretty much go down there, be down there a couple days. The big thing is, as long as I go to the meeting on Saturday and do the whole vote thing, whatever they normally do with some bylaws when we have our meeting, but it's going to be held in Athens. So if anybody's in there, that area, I might try to sketch over. And if Brian's around, maybe you, because I know between you and Fred, you're each about 2 hours each direction of Athens, roughly. So you're like 2 hours east of Athens, and
Yeah.
Fred's like 2 hours west. So, which ain't hard to do on a motorcycle.
Cliff,
Yeah.
you better make sure your motorcycle can pull a tractor with a bucket and a 3-point hitch on the back with a PTO gear. Oh, you won't put Brian to Cliff to work, but you'll put me to work.
What? I'll be on a motorcycle. I'm sure I could probably figure something out off the belt. I'm sure I can run a PTO off the belt.
We could do it, Cliff. We could just do a Bronx Expressway deal. And trust me, ladies and gentlemen, you never see nothing until you're going through New York City at 3 a.m. watching a car get stripped live, going, "Damn!"
Oh yeah, that's where NASCAR ought to actually get them boys that fucking, but they actually want the shit to run after. So, and then don't laugh because they got the Earl Shive, the 99, 95 paint job, any color you want, Earl Shive, 99, 95.
All right, guys.
Curb.
I'm out.
All right, Curb, if you can, is it a post for senior or I'm not sure, and I'm not a part of that group, so that's something I could. If you link it, I might be able to bring it up. Curb should have a. Yep. Okay, Curb's got a wrench. Later, Brian. So we're gonna call it at 4. I thought about 5, but starting to wane down a little.
Yeah, it depends on how I'm feeling. I don't know. I probably will just do that later on, but I'll do a Wreckfest live stream. I'll probably see if I can't get a bunch of people on. I think Mr. Rillos will be one of the guys I can get on. A couple. They don't necessarily build models; they're primarily gamers. But
Holy smokes! Yeah, this guy is selling a model collection that's way too big on my price. But wow.
Okay, Jeff, I gotta duck out for a little bit here. Gonna go have supper with Dad, and
You
everything
need to
else
go
for his
celebrate with your dad. That's the most important thing.
yep.
Thank you for having
Thank you for
this.
stopping. That's not a problem. It's an honor and a pleasure to do this for that man.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It was an honor and a pleasure to know him. Never got to meet him. Wish I could have, but he's still here with us all.
Yes, he is. He lives vicariously through us all.
So
Mark,
all have a great night.
All right, you too. Thank you again, Mark, for stopping in. It's
Enjoy,
greatly
Mark.
appreciated. Yes, it's actually a year today.
Yep. Today, the date.
And the rest I won't talk about. So some of this looks here. I'll show you what Curb is talking about just to track some things.
Yep.
This guy is selling it, Mark. Oh God, Jamie G would go crazy for that right there alone. And Cliff, holy smokes, look at the motorcycles in there. Stuff I've never seen.
Holy shit.
I mean, let me blow that up even more. Holy.
You got a motorcycle or two. Oh shit, dirt bike even. Oh fuck yeah. Holy shit.
And it keeps going down.
Wow.
Jamie G be in the closet with that.
Uh-huh. Be shit. Unfortunately, as much as I would love to, I'm on a little bit of a buying freeze right now because I could barely pack up and got room for all the shit that I've got.
Yeah, this is kind of what Bob's house probably looks like.
No, my stash is small.
That's
Just
true.
two.
Bob actually builds his. He doesn't get that big of a stash because he actually builds his.
I got two of those metal shelf units from like Home Depot, and that's all I have. Everything's on that.
Oh, so he, Curb, I'm not sure. Is he doing the whole thing or you can buy?
Like go through and pick.
Amen
That
to
is
that.
crazy. That's
And literally, I don't, because life and the way life has been crazy lately. I screwed up thinking my mother passed the 8th when she passed 6 days after Terry. And I'm like, thank God for Brian, man, because he really talked me through it. I'm like, I felt like the lowest form of human being on earth. Again, everybody, you did exquisite on the builds. And if you want to keep doing them, go ahead. There's no end date to it.
yep. That's the best part is there's no end date.
And I can tell you, I know firsthand, Terry enjoyed meeting every person he ever met.
Yes, he did.
Yep. It's an unfortunate part of life that we didn't understand when we get older because life gave to us all the time. Now it takes too much from us. Okay, and here's Mr. Risden. Hey, Josh.
What's up, Josh?
Besides Senior giving me some one-liners, what's some of your favorite memories of our friend? And you did a meet the modeler with him, if I remember correct, right? 2 of them?
Yeah,
I did watch. I didn't know about 2. I knew about 1 because I go back and watch it every now and then to listen to it, just to have his voice to remember.
Yeah, he did 2 of them. Yeah.
Gerb, you go to the NNL East, don't you?
yes.
I know that's a lot longer ride than coming down to Massachusetts. So if you guys are ever in Massachusetts around the first weekend in there, you know Curb, and a lot of guys come down from New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, in that area. And the province of Quebec now, as Mark would say, Quebec. Yeah, Boston Buds, we could buy off you, but you won't let us know how to buy from you. So what are some of your favorite memories with Senior?
Who, me?
Yes, you, Josh.
Well, you didn't say that, okay? But I don't know. I talk to Senior so much. It's hard to pick just one, right? That's the worst
several of them several of them are fine. That there is no right or wrong in it.
Well, no, but it's just saying, it's like I talked to him so much. I used to spend hours on the phone with him. Just all talking and bullshitting when I'd be out driving and shit. He'd reach out, call, and we'd
I can only imagine what the pre-show was like between you two. I wish that was probably recorded or maybe not.
You know,
I don't think I did, Johnny. Let me go. Oh, yes. I did. Oh, let me show these. I didn't share these. Please go ahead, Josh.
I don't know. I think some of the best one-liners was between him and Mopar.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, shit, yeah. Oh, my.
I'm pretty sure you guys can raid that wing.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I know, unfortunately, I will not be making that show because of work.
Man, don't you hate it when that stuff happens?
But
Yeah,
that's
well, these people, I'm literally going to be running between two teams. Crew chief went from one to another, and I'm going to help both. So if I'm alive, it'll be amazing.
you'll be alive.
Why would you put yourself through that kind of torture?
Because these guys, two of them are going down to North Carolina with me in a couple weeks. So when people do that for you, you make sure you do that in return. And that was a great thing about Senior.
No, that's a good point. That's a good point.
When I got the kit for him for the Boot Hill Express, he really wanted the original version. And the guy, you're very welcome, Johnny. That's what we're all here for. I'm not always a jerk. Most of the time, yes, but not all the time. Guy who bought the 67, I explained why, and I pointed out, the guy said, referring to me, he said, make sure that goes to that gentleman. And to me, that smile on his face, there was nothing on this world that could ever replace that.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Mm-hmm.
No, you got to do what you got to do. You're right about that, Boston. Everything's great until human beings mess it up.
I was gonna say lazy people, but that works too.
Yeah.
People, humans, mammals, all one and the same.
I mean, lazy people, they mess up everything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I hate saying that, but it's 100% true.
All right, can we kind of move away? This is me of all people. Can we just? I want to keep it. Try to center it towards our great friend.
Hey, Senior would have used different language, so
I
stop
was
it.
gonna say,
I'm trying. I'm trying to be nice and civil.
I know. I'm only kidding. Anytime you can give a one-liner, you never
Look,
stop.
Boston and Kevin don't need your help.
let's see.
Hey, yeah, they do. They're not funny unless I'm in here. Come on now.
Flat black. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know YouTube screwed up when they let me in here.
Poon tube, huh? Huh. Nice.
Bob,
Yeah.
my shop card and Terry's are hanging one on top of the other behind me.
I got here. Usually hanging on the wall right here. I got it down for.
I'm thinking about getting a photo album, but doing that. But like I said, that's going to be the clip. That's the only way I could do my shop card in reality is have all you guys on the back of it, and then the picture just took from Acme and Terry's car coming towards me.
Mm-hmm.
On the back, that is a fitting thing.
Yes, it is.
I guess Josh has never seen that one.
Which one?
The damn near incident at Acme in 2023. Let me go.
You talking about the parking lot or the inside
Yes.
where it's trying to strangle you?
In the parking lot.
Yeah, I used that for the picture for your Meet the Modeler.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about. That car tried running you over with the box on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's
What?
hilarious.
For those who don't know what they're talking about. Oops, sorry, wrong one. Oh. Where the heck's the community tab? Oh, it's called post now. Oh. It's going to take me a minute. There's one I'm not going to show. Oh, right here. Here we go. As Jimmy Ledford said, damn, I missed the best part of the show.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the funny part was, and this is God honest truth. Jess said she was looking away, but her finger was clicking the hell out of taking pictures. Well, doesn't that defeat the purpose?
It's called plausible deniability. Oh, she is taking pictures, getting the evidence, but
Right.
I had one guy message me say, I went to get on the ground looking for a kit. And I'm just thinking to myself, yeah, apparently you grew up in a city. You wore a helmet.
ooh, a half track. That's pretty awesome there, Edward. Oh yeah. I've got one of them, the KD KFZ 7.
Oh God, Jim's gonna do one of them on the 37 build. He's gonna do the dual axle with the skis and track.
That would be awesome. Because I know I got, not that I'm gonna spoil my mail call, but I got a 37. Shout out to Chuck. So
I'm the only one that doesn't have one yet.
Oh, 37 Ford?
Yeah.
They're on sale on Hobby Lobby's website starting today. $20 plus shipping.
oh no, he had a couple of them in his stash, and we were talking about it here a while ago, and I got a package in the mail, and I'm like, oh, okay.
I'll actually pick one up when I literally a buddy of mine owns Fast Track Hobbies in Troutman, North Carolina. I'll stop and grab one from Jamie. But I think last night you guys did a great job with all your different ways you're doing it. And it's going to serve as inspiration to the community in modeling.
Oh, nice, Edward. Nice. Now, mine's the old Lindbergh kit, so it's.
Well, that's a good kit.
No, it is. I haven't.
Yeah, that's a great kit. They boxed.
Just remember, Bob, in 3 weeks, don't send me any, or 4 weeks, don't send me any pictures from that hobby show because I'll be broke by then.
I was gonna FaceTime you.
I'm like,
that's awesome.
I'm trying not to spend. I'm going to spend enough money just in gas. Well, probably about maybe 150 in gas to go down back and forth. So
what's another $200 on kits? I don't see the problem.
Right. And that is.
Look, I've got too many damn kits now. I need to focus on them. I've actually been, believe it or not.
Hey, now wait a minute. Are you a modeler?
No, he's a collector.
I'm a modeler, not a collector.
Are you a modeler?
Yes.
then what is your problem? Buy the kids.
I know right now Mark Matson's rolling his eyes saying, God, you can don't ever say that again. You can have too many kids. There's no such thing. And he means it. Don't ever have that nightmare. That's the funniest, one of the funniest ones, right? Sorry.
Yeah, my problem is now I make I print out my own, so I understand, but
That's why I told Jonathan and Jimmy that they're going to come into the hobby at the right time. And they go, what do you mean? I said, well, we're all aging out and we're going to be dropping left and right. He goes, yeah. So you're going to get our kids dirt cheap.
only if the wives know what we tell them we paid them for.
You know, at the end of the day, and today reminds me, and next week as well, the 8th, life is too short. This month is, a year ago, was the single probably most mentally taxing month or any time I've ever had in my life. And I've had some tough times. We lost Senior, obviously, the 2nd. I lost my mom the 8th. The 13th, I lost a lady I worked for her husband. And the 25th, I lost a guy I went to school with. And it took me until my mom's actual funeral services in June to just be able to deal with it. It was like mentally I was blocking it out and just trying to go through and go through and go through. And I think that was the big point with Senior. You know, it's not, like no matter where you were from, you were welcomed in here.
Yeah. There's only a handful of us that I think could do what Senior did, bouncing through all the hangouts the way he used to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some people are like, well, he, you know, this or that. You know, he was at that state in this winter of his life, true winter of his life. He just, and as Cliff said, we were his window to the world.
We were his window to the world. I mean, that's how he got out into the world, was via vicariously through us. Quiet, Gunther.
I know, and I'll say this. I come across as a big a-hole, jerk, and everything else. And for the most part, what you see in person is what you really get in real life, what you see here. But I'm also a person, I'm going to do things, and I don't want acknowledgement for it. It only matters what it's going to do. If Cliff needed something, Josh needed something, Kevin or Boston, Taylor, we showed your stuff earlier. At the end of the day, you can't take it with you. Enjoy life while you got it, because you don't know if tomorrow's ever guaranteed for any of us.
Exactly. You don't know it's going to be guaranteed. Shit, the day I rolled that military truck, I didn't know I was going to roll that truck. It just
I don't want to know.
Hey, what's up, Taylor?
I don't want to know why you're going to want to smack my ass, but yeah, you know, you go sit over there with Kevin and Gary and Jimmy.
You'd let Jimmy do that to you? What is wrong with you?
No, they're going to be smacking Jimmy's ass. You got Kevin and Gary ride the wind fighting over him.
Yeah, okay.
No, what you do is you show her one model you bought, not the rest, boss.
No, you show her the receipt that you get them to print out for you.
Yes.
Not the actual one. There's a difference.
I hope your wife ain't watching this, and then she'll know the truth.
Hey, she is sleeping right there.
Oh God, I could could you imagine Senior reading that comment right there?
Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
The anecdotes are coming to my head. I'm not going to say, but it'd be funny as hell. Again, thank you all for taking time out of your day to do this with Senior. And remember, if you get a chance, Cliff does Rec Fest tonight. Go watch it. And if you can watch some of the older ones, trust me.
I've got a playlist of the older Rec Fests on there, ones that I kind of remember, and I downloaded a bunch of them that he had. So
You'll see Senior at his best with his smack talking, especially when he beat them guys.
oh my God, it was great.
You all
And actual like gamers, like that's what they do. That's their forte, and they come over and thought it's like cool that, oh wow, you build like model cars and shit that. And I'm like, yeah, it's definitely different, but you know, just one of them things. There you go, Taylor. There you go.
Happens to us all,
let
man.
me rephrase that, Josh. I'd build more. I'd buy more kits if if I could build what Bob builds in a month and a year. I'd be good.
Well, that's why Bob doesn't have a stash, is because he actually builds his.
Oh, Bob's got a stash.
Just not a big one.
Right, that's what I mean. Not a big one. Not like I got a whole walk-in closet, plus I've got 2 huge ass shelves with fucking kits on them. Like
And
I've already got 8 totes, and I don't have everything out of my walk-in closet. So
But Bob
And
does more than cars, though, too. You got to realize that.
yeah, he does
Bob
everything.
builds everything. That's why he
Right.
needs to be called Bob the Builder.
Now you didn't ask me how many models I have in storage that are already built.
Ah,
My unbuilt stash is not that big.
Hey,
The
maybe
build
100
stash,
kits.
that's another matter.
Maybe 100 unbuilt kits.
wow.
About half of them are airplanes or starships, and the rest are cars.
Then there's Lewis's stash going, damn.
Yeah, all the
Yeah.
stuff he gets out of storage.
And Lewis, yeah, Andrew will pick them out. He
Andrew
said
will
that
pick 'em up out of
next day
storage
time
and-
they go back, they bring them back, and he'll pick something
Ah,
else
they throw
out.
them on there.
Believe it or not, I know a couple people that have a bigger stash than Andrew.
Yeah, I've seen James Darby's stash ad. We're not going to discuss that. And by the way, every time, and here's the other part of this. Every time Bob sends me pictures, he sends somebody in South Carolina photos now. So everything I want, yeah, I can't say no to this guy when he wants something. How many kids did you end up with? What, 3 or 4 last time, Bob?
2. I don't know. You got the Fall Guy and the other one,
Yeah, you got the Fall Guy.
and the A-Team band.
Yeah, I thought he
Oh,
got
Oh, yeah,
the-
that's I bought one of them from you.
Yeah, Henry Robbs, it's like, God dang it.
And you got Fall Guy and A-Team. I don't know who you got the. I don't know who you sold the Starfire. Get the Starfire to.
I gave that to a good friend of mine. Dana Benoit, he's really good at building it. He was like, well, I can't find the right lettering on this. I'm like, so I pulled out the one I just got from James Darby, and you can barely figure out the writing on that, or even the side emblems on them Joe has. I'm like, nope, I'm just going to take it off and get some photo etch ones done. Be a lot easier.
Then you gave Jimmy Cadillac.
Yeah. That
That was
kid was about
two different shows, though.
that kid was happy. Young man was happy about that, having that Cadillac. Then of course Bob had that one and another one. Had the hardtop version of it. Which one do you want? Give him the pink one.
All right.
This is how good the hobby is, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you what, Senior would have been proud of that live that night. Bob, whenever Brian made a deal with Jimmy. Jimmy has to do a video on Rust-Oleum and how he uses it. He sent him a tripod so he could film better. Dan, I don't know Dan's channel name, offered him a compressor. Somebody at Gary Ride the Winds offered him a major top plate airbrush.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw that. That was an interesting little deal he got there.
What the thing is, Jimmy comes across brash, but he's actually a very bashful. He didn't know how to accept it. He said it was something he was not used to.
Well, that's what he's got you for, to tell everybody, yes, he'll take it.
Mhm.
No, I
Right?
explained what they were doing is investing in him and in the hobby at the same time. And I
That's
think
not
Jimmy was like, how am I going to, Jimmy was thinking, how am I going to pay this guy's back? It's called paying it forward with Jimmy. When you're there, our age, and that situation
Mhm.
rises, you push that down the road to help. And that's what it's about. It's not always about me. It's what we can do to expand the hobby.
Yeah. 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 And yeah.
There's more young people to build. I wish people would stop, the Gundams. Well, we don't really want them at the show. You might get one or two people that build a Gundam and fall in love with a car. And say, oh crap, I want to try that.
I don't know about your guys' areas, but in my area, the Gundam build is bigger than the car community. Here.
Speaking of which, I think it was Mark Batson did a video and it showed a big contest coming up in your somewhere in Oregon or Washington. He was going through doing show flyers.
There's a bunch of shows coming up with the next 2 or 3 months here. Yeah, it's crazy.
Exactly. Sometimes you just send a kit out to someone. Like every time when I sent a couple NASCAR kits out to Keith Models and RC over in Ireland, just because he was wanting a NASCAR kit, and so the shipping was a little retarded, but he just sent it out. I had an extra NASCAR, well, 2, and he ended up actually turning a favor and sending me a motorcycle kit.
Here's a link. I'm going to put in there. This is 2 brothers in the Midwest that are building. You can give them a sub and a like. And, I mean, nice young, polite, very polite young kids. They're 2 brothers that are building, and he's getting his girlfriend in the building. One of them, the older one, and they're very nice people.
I think I'm already subbed in. I'll have to double crack that. Yep. Scale model apprentice.
Yep.
It's like, we've had the discussion of scratch building versus 3D parts. Is scratch building harder? Yes. Does 3D printing have its issues as well? Yes.
Oh yeah.
But I wish Boston could come in here and show you that way he showed Bob on Bob's Friday Night Live. Holy mother of God.
Just have to go back and watch my live.
Yeah, go watch Bob. I can't remember the minute mark, but it's well worth it.
It's pretty close to the end.
He had a V8 block. He drilled it all out and put pistons and a crank in there.
Yeah.
There was a model 120 scale van that came out in 70 that had one where you could twist it and it would do that. I don't know if you could twist it or not to cause it to do, but
yeah, Boston, that's a good channel. I
Hey,
don't know.
what's going on, chat?
I don't know where that guy's particularly at. I don't think he's in the US. But that's a good channel. I do enjoy that one. And hey, there's the cool thing about Oregon right now is there's a group that's like catching wind. That's all they do. That's all the group is Gundam stuff. So they go to all the shows. They go, and they don't just roll in. They roll in with, you know, instead of 2 or 3 people, they roll in like 50 deep. It's pretty impressive.
I've seen a girl in California who she paid like $2,000 for one. I'm just sitting there going, huh?
Well, I mean, I don't know. This is my take on the Gundam stuff. If you're gonna spend $400 or $500, it's got to be more than at least a foot tall. That, I mean, realistically, I get it, but
It's like I've heard some people at shows, and I've been to multiple. Well, we're not big on the tuner cars. Well, you know, there's a generation that's what they love.
Fast and the Furious, Paul Walker.
Well, you know, the original hot rodders didn't like the showing of this, and they didn't. And that next generation wasn't big on the muscle cars. It's car culture. Enjoy it, embrace it, and bring them in.
well, I mean, you could say that about a lot of different things, like music,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
It's a good one because the things your parents listen to is not the same things my parents listen to.
Yep. Okay, there's one knock. Taylor Swift writes about bad choices. Stevie Nicks wrote about a guy who did her wrong and made the SOB sing to her. There's a difference. There is some differences. Okay, we have to understand that. That was something else.
So did you just admit you're a Taylor Swift fan?
No,
Swifties. Swifties.
I'm not from New York. I got. Although Vermont ain't very smart, so.
Hey, I live up in God's country, New York. I mean, we do not claim Taylor Swift.
I was kidding. It's music, right?
I know it's music, but still,
This is what Cliff liked.
death metal. Yeah.
Well, we know you're still around, Kevin. We've been waiting, Kevin.
Oh my gosh.
Senior would have liked that comment, Kevin.
Yep. You would have been all over that shit like white on rice and a paper plate in the middle of a snowstorm.
That's
But
funny.
actually, not gonna lie, that's pretty white. So.
That was the other comment. He was like, his oxygen was running low, and I did what he told me. He said, turn it this way. That way it turns it up. Well, it was going the opposite way. He said, son of a bitch, you were not supposed to kill me. I was supposed to kill you. Looked at him and said, I did what you said. That don't matter. Don't do it. I just looked at him, walked off, and goes, boy, he's all yours. Goes, good. Now at least I won't die until the end of the show. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, Boston, that's a good point. I mean, they do
Kevin-
deserve a lot of credit. But
Kevin, I'm not gonna do that. One night Kevin said something and Senior inadvertently blocked him, which was funny. I was there watching. I was going, damn. And that's the other thing. You look at auto tunes and all the other stuff. So you got to figure out. You got to get a really tall nurse and build a nurse as a tribute to Senior. Then his explanation would have been, "Can you make her real?"
Weird science.
No, I'm sure there's all kinds of 3D statue figures.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's all sorts of 3D stuff they can print and do and whatever, and probably their little
I know-
heart's content.
Don't go
I
look
know
at
that-
Jimmy Flintstone's adult section.
I was gonna say, I know they do have the one with where Heath Ledger comes out of the hospital. They do have that figure.
Oh Lord, I just wished I was at dinner when Jess was like going, "Oh shit, we're going to jail. I'm going to be bailing him out of jail." She meant it too when she got back.
Oh,
I thought I was
like,
really going to have to bail
That
him out.
night, it was Halloween. like we were at Sidelines, which is a great place, which I know the owners and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. They're one of the CVMA members. It's his father-in-law's place, so I had it in. I had went to the one out in Holly Springs, I think it was the other one. They had Holly Springs, and then Kennesaw, Cartersville, or
Yeah,
I
it
think
was
they had
Cartersville. That
Kennesaw.
one was in.
Oh, not Kennesaw. But yeah, it was a small world, so
I had front row seats because he was sitting at our table.
yeah, I was gonna say he was sitting at your table because you guys were in the corner, kind of at that long table. I was sitting over by old Tom, Fred, Vicky. I think Tim and Pam were kind of close by at a table or two over. I think trying to remember who else. There's a lot of people out there. I think
You know that is a dangerous thing. 3D printing is a whole different hobby in itself.
because I was supposed to put the decals on before putting that on. Oh well, not a problem. Too
I don't know.
Well, Go ahead, Josh.
I think what helps me is I print out a bunch of stuff I'd want to do like all at once. Like in the summertime, it's warmer here, so I can print out stuff really good.
I'm sorry. Damn. That was a senior comment if I ever see one right there.
There you go.
Cliff, you gotta read that. Kevin, you're running for the comment of the year.
Yes.
But
God damn, Kevin.
that's
Kevin.
fine.
That's
No,
awesome.
But see,
Oh,
I
Lord.
I print out a bunch of stuff like June, July, August when I'm not able to be in here very much. And then the rest of the year I paint that stuff. So I mean I printed that Galactus out 10 months ago?
Yeah, I was gonna say it was about this time last year.
Right. And I just now got to painting it, you know. But there's a lot of stuff like that I do.
But that's also a nice thing. It's like painting and stuff like that with the temperature, because I know I'm bad. I got my fancy paint booth that I just put out the window and spray. But if it's a windy day, it ends up coming back right in my face. But that's another story.
Yeah, but I mean, you kind of have the same issue I have, temperature. Like you have
Oh
a
yeah,
hard,
with the temperature, yeah.
you know, certain times of the year. Like I was struggling to get Galactus done there. I mean, it's been kind of crazy, but
Yeah, because I know it's like I was gonna paint the other day, and I'm like, nope. But we had like a degree, a 40-day sun was out. That's where I got most of my painting done on that striker. Was on that warm day. I'm like, well, I'm gonna paint this. I'm gonna paint this, and like I did that all on that warm day. That Humvee, that striker, and
yeah, I understand,
like,
man. I understand.
Kevin, if you can modify your little hoverboard, you can build a model. He's looking for that bus that's supposed to come out 1/35th scale. You know what, Kevin? I'm gonna buy. I don't have your address now. So some guy I won't say who addressed the mail to me from Ohio. It says Papa Elliott. If you would have had 2 T's on it, the woman would have delivered my mail. She's trying to go, who the hell's Fafa Elliott? And I'm just sitting there looking, going, son of a bitch, and Kevin Smith. He literally said, I'm scared to see. Oh, yeah, thanks, mind me. I got to see where that one too. So between March 1st from Nashua, New Hampshire, which is about 180 miles from me, still hasn't even arrived at the post office. I'm waiting to see where the mail from Iowa is. It went to Maine. Now it's being transferred over to Vermont. Artificial intelligence. Can we work on normal intelligence first?
No.
I don't know. I this is just me, but there's something up with the Postal Service because they are taking forever to deliver anything, whether you pay 2-day priority or not.
Lack of workers. It's the truck drivers that one everybody blames. It ain't. It's people in the Postal Service putting it wrong. But it's all of it, and the lack of people wanting to work.
I supposedly that it's going to start changing, but let's get off politics. But you know.
Oh yes, that works for me.
Yeah.
Now, do you guys want to go end it at 4 and end it good, or do you want to try to go to 5 and see if we can get more people to come back? Gus Senior, or give Cliff a break.
Back, I'm going to probably get off here in a few minutes and spend a couple minutes with the wife before she goes to work.
Oh well.
So someone can have my spot if they want to jump in. All you gotta do is just click the link.
We don't need to see how horrifying Kevin is driving right now, so don't come in, Kevin.
Oh, Kevin's driving?
Yep.
Oh.
I want to keep this about Senior and anything else. That's my point today. And last night, I was trying to explain that to somebody, and of course, again, they owe me for some stuff that was done to them. I'm not saying they justify. I just like do it the other 3 weeks of the month.
New Revell cat comes out. What the heck? Cat what?
Well, you got to text to me, Kevin. I'm bad. It's bad enough I got to send out some stuff to Jimmy. Thank you, Chet, for coming in.
Chet, appreciate. Well, actually, yeah, I'm gonna probably get off here and, like I said, go spend a few minutes with the wife before she goes to work.
Well, we hit 50 likes for Senior.
We need more than that. But okay.
Well, I mean, for a stream, that's not too bad.
No,
We had over 50 at one time. The highest, I think, was 52, which is good. Again, I should have planned this out better.
I don't feel bad. I mean, you didn't have to do it all on your own either. I mean, I could have done something, but I was busy packing, pretending I was a faggot and packing shit. So,
Wait, what?
Oh, so you were playing a little Jimmy.
yep, pretty much. I got 8 fucking totes full of models.
You know, that was the first F-bomb all day. Well done, Cliffy. Well done.
Hey, you know what? It's all good.
Hey, Cliff, we got to the last 4-minute mark. We did great today.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. We almost made it 3 hours without saying, well, I don't know, because there's multiple F words and stuff like that.
Are you? I don't even want to know why they're charging. Oh, okay. Never mind. I know why. Kevin, we can all figure out why they're charging for shopping carts now.
Hey, so I'll tell you something right now. It's actually, you get a piece at Aldi's in Germany, because I was over in Germany and shopped at Aldi's in Germany because it's a German company, and it keeps people from stealing their fucking parts. I'm telling you, it's actually good. You sit there, you put it in, you get the quarterback. It's not rocket science. It's actually a pretty good idea. It keeps people from stealing shit. But it's actually a euro. So the euro is about the size of a quarter, almost like diagonalized, but they call them tokens. 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 Anyway.
And don't forget, Monday nights, Cliff is live. Tuesday nights, Bob is, except for when they have their meetings. Wednesday, it's me and Ted. And occasionally, Bob does some other lives. Again, thank you for everybody for participating and taking part and remembering our great friend.
Yes. And I'll probably do a live later, like later, not too late, but later. Wreckfest senior tribute, just because it is.
Well, I'm going to go shopping today because the bums aren't going to be there, and the homeless, the old blue hair ladies won't be there tomorrow, so I can get in and out at a reasonable rate.
That's a good thing too.
That's all right. Thank you again, gentlemen. We're down to our last 2 minutes. Any parting words? Well, I'm going to wait till Bob comes back. I ain't going to be rude to
Kiss my ass.
Senior, you're well missed. We miss having you around. And until next time, there y'all. Kiss my ass. Love y'all.
Love you too, brother.
Thank you and take care. Sarge is out.
Bob? Oh, Josh, any parting words?
No, I'm good, man.
To my brother and my friend, Senior, thank you for all you did for all of us. May your family be held tightly by God's great grace today. We love you. Peace out. And we're ending the show, Josh.
Sweet. Someone should today, I guess.